to a cliched, let's be honest, boring snooze fest that is in dire need of a knight in shining armor. Television ratings, downward spiral. Pay-per-view buy rates, plummeting. Mainstream acceptance has now deteriorated. And reactions of the live crowds, complete and utter silence. You're silent because you're embarrassed.
Triple bass, I love it. Single, triple. All right, what's going on, everybody?
Get it, smell! Fuck Rosa! Tear it out!
My voice is jacked up. Look at this. I'm drinking this. It's not milk. It's French vanilla milk. So, yeah. French vanilla milk, and it's, so if you're wondering why my tongue is white, it's from that. It's not because I'm on coke or because I don't brush my face. I wanna sit on your mom's face. I just thought it'd be funny to throw people. I'm not really doing a song.
Serenade me.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Jake? How you doing, man?
What's going on, baby? Ready to rock.
Sorry, I was just...
Did you see the video I sent you of me vomiting or no?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I sent it to you for fun.
Should I play it on the air?
You can. Just apple juice. Nothing gross. Yeah, give me some Tool.
Who's fucking my daughter's guitar? I don't even know if that's the way.
I know Joe's dick fits.
I know you might throw up, but that's okay. Go ahead and throw up. Piss in the pail tonight. All right, sorry. Yeah, I tried.
Acoustic Derby. There we go.
I don't know, Jake. You want some? But no, so anyway, there's a lot of wrestling news to get to tonight.
There
I'm
is
in a weird mood.
Great deal of wrestling news. We got Fastlane predictions.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting Fastlane is Sunday.
Fastlane is Sunday. I was talking about it with Spaz earlier. Bullfrog gave me his predictions.
I'm sorry.
It's been a crazy day.
Sorry you had to deal with that. That's
so far
people hate him, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man. For everybody that loves him, there's someone that hates him. But no, so anyway, there's a lot of wrestling. If you flipped a coin, if you took a tally, there'd be 50% would say I get him off the show. And then 50 other % would say, get him on. Like, it's like, what? So instead, I just try to put him on in spurts. But the guy will call the entire show. He'll call the whole show trying to get on. And it's like...
Exactly. But I gave him his platform. I gave him his, I'm going to have someone
well,
different
wait,
on
don't
every week.
spoil it. We don't know. And the people don't know. Well, some of the people don't know.
We'll see what happens. But
guys, if you did not listen to Patreon today, you're out of your minds. I put up a song.
A lot of content.
Jake put up a 1-hour podcast with a special guest. And then you also got to see the new show, which, I mean, I've sort of done this before, but I've rebranded it, and I think you're going to like the people. I think
people are going to love this.
The disgusting, episode 1, disgusting Jake Roberts. I mean, dude, there's so much Patreon stuff, and I did a note to self, a 12-minute note to self in my car earlier today, but here's a little quick sample of this. If you
Is it wrestling on wrestling or wrestlers on wrestling?
No, that would be Andre Corbiel's website, I think, but wrestlers on wrestlers.
I don't
Okay, that's what it
remember, and I don't condone this. Obviously, I was a piece of shit, but... She specifically said, apparently, no ass play. Now, I didn't know. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And I wouldn't even know about this if it wasn't for the honky tonk man and Greg the Hammer Valentine, who were watching in a comatose state in a car next to us. It looked like the scene in Back to the Future. In the first movie, except no McFly showed up to help. Wait a minute, are you saying, Jake, are you trying to say that you raped somebody? No, that's not what I'm trying to say at all. I'm just saying that I picked the wrong hole.
Jake, I gotta be honest, it sounds like you're talking about you raped somebody.
What kind of a piece of shit do you think I am?
I'm just saying that it sounded like that's what you said. You stuck it in a hole, an unwilling hole of a participant. You know, where I'm from up in Canada, a group of guys would beat the shit out of you for that. Quite honestly, Jake, I mean, you know, based on your family history, it's not that out of the realm.
What the hell does that mean? Listen, I think you guys need to tone it down just a little bit. Listen, we're going to take a break from our sponsors. Yeah, let's go to a quick commercial break. Dig it!
Hey, wrestling fans, it's me, JD from New York here, and I'm here to bring you a all-new product. The best product you've ever heard of in your life. I'm from New York, which means I'm a cock-sucking, cunt-bag, fuck-starting fuckhead. And if I got a deal for you, right now, Blue Chew is one of the best gums to make you come, if you know what I mean. Skittles, get out of the bathtub, you retard! Fucking Skittles, I'm gonna rape you again! I'm gonna rape you again, Skittles, you fucking retard! Get Blue Chew, just use coupon code JD'sAfuckingasshole.com. I'll see you guys later for more Off the Cock.
Wow.
Off the Cock. That's going to be an interesting podcast.
Oh, yeah, we're back here. Yeah, things got a little weird during the break, let me tell you. I got to apologize, Jake the Snake Roberts. He had to step outside for a minute. He was...
Anyway, you get the idea. There's 11 more minutes of that, and if you're a psycho, on Patreon. So, Jake, yeah, I mean, listen, like, we're going to have to blow through the predictions at some point later, but I mean, we're still, the women, they're still getting press everywhere, the stories, the blood.
Rightfully so. I mean, Britt was talking about getting busted open and, you know, bleeding the hard way, and how she's able to turn this into instant success and fortune with the T-shirt that was obviously planned since this was pre-taped. But good on them for marketing everything they do. I mean, every time they have even a little meme or internet joke, they've got a T-shirt at the ready.
Yeah,
they really do. Their T-shirt game is top notch. Even if it's not the best merch, they're not going to give up. They're throwing everything at the wall to find out what sticks. And they've had some stellar shirts. They've had some not so great ones either, but a lot better than WWE. I will say that most of the WWE merch lately has been pretty piss poor, unimaginative.
Yeah.
But I like this one. It's got like the black and white with her bleeding, and you know, it's got a really cool look to it. But she, you know, said that the bad news is you forgot to kill me, and I am the face of the women's division.
The bad news is they forgot to put Thunder Rosa over.
They still went ahead and managed to. I feel like
I don't know, man. This Britt stole the whole thing, and she's supposed to be the heel. They kind of fucked this up.
But they're trying to make Britt still the face of the place because she is their top talent. I don't dispute with how they handled this. I think they did a good job because obviously Thunder Rosa got the win here. That's what people will remember.
Right. Well, I don't know. I think it's the other way. I don't think anybody's going to remember. I think all people remember is Britt Baker bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, because Thunder was bleeding quite a bit too.
Not
Rosa
really.
Was,
Britt,
not as much. Obviously,
I'm telling you,
Baker,
I'm telling you though that Britt's got the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like you don't do this to the face.
It could be where she gets quite a face turn, but that kind of positive reaction from it because we don't want to see her as a face. She didn't.
Well,
work great
then they fucked this up. I'll tell you that. That's the one thing we didn't talk about the other night. So one thing I've been thinking about the last day. I've been thinking like, oh no, like I didn't.
I see your point. I don't entirely agree, but I do see where you're coming from because she will get more of like a hero's welcome, especially after receiving all of those thumbtack moments and looking like
Tony
a real
Khan
badass.
hugging her and like molesting her to tell her how good she is.
Yeah, everybody coming out after the fact. Then they got a full standing ovation in the back, which was nice from the the roster, no doubt. But I think both of them really benefited. Maybe if Britt might have benefited a little bit more, but I don't think they did Thunder Rosa, dirty at all here. In my take.
No, they didn't do her dirty, but I mean, like it was kind of a mistake making the heel. She was kind of the one who outshined, which is, I mean, I'm a Thunder Rosa guy. She's my number one female right now, number one person for me, Thunder Rosa, number one. She's my favorite wrestler right now as far as females go. But Britt Baker, I just feel like kind of jumped, like she took the shine out of this.
Yeah, see, I think they both had their shine. I think they just both got their equal amounts of shine here, in my eyes. But I'm glad that we don't line up there.
I'm going to show you something that's going to... I want to show you the... this is the Britt Baker stuff. It was everywhere. The Thunder Rosa stuff really wasn't everywhere.
I'm not disagreeing with the merch side of things, but...
Well, Britt Baker...
I think they get more because... correct me, is Thunder... She's still not, she's with NWA, so... Of course they're going to push Britt.
Britt Baker has 158,000 followers. Thunder Rosa has less.
Yeah.
Britt Baker tweeted out about her
Britt's the bigger of the two talents, the more known at this point in
I
time.
can't believe
Thunder
that
Rosa's
though.
Very beloved.
I don't understand that because
but NWA still owns the rights to Thunder Rosa right now for a couple more months. We went through this a while ago when everyone thought her contract was up, but it's not. So AEW is just getting to use her at this point in time nicely enough, and they're paying her. Whoever works for whatever company, that company is responsible for your payment. So when the Good Brothers come to AEW, they have to get paid by Tony Khan. When Kenny Omega goes to Impact, he's getting paid by Don Callis and whoever, that kind of idea.
Yeah.
So whatever company these people are going to, no matter what forbidden door they travel through, that company is footing the bill. So keep that in mind. So it's good that Thunder Rosa is getting work because nothing's going on with NWA Power, and we've got kind of like a holding pattern for that stuff right now. There's a lot of issues, and so at least she's being utilized. Same thing with Serena Deeb being the NWA Women's Champion, but they're not their AEW talents. And I still think they did a great job to put Thunder Rosa over by having her win, and especially such a awesome fashion. And when I went back, I watched the match again before we went, when we got off the air last night. And Thunder Rosa actually protected Britt Baker, in my eyes, it looked like, with the
table spot,
the Thunder Driver, the table at the end, because she had all of the tacks on the other side. So she actually turned her onto the side that wasn't filled with thumbtacks. So I think she purposely, it looked a little odd for the landing, but I think she did that intentionally to avoid having Britt land on all the thumbtacks.
Right.
That's how it looked to me. It looked like she was trying to save her a brutal landing. So it did come across a little sloppy looking, but that also kind of made it look more impactful. So all in all, great ending. And I think that ending really put over Thunder Rosa, and then the aftermath put over Britt Baker. So I think they both got their shine. But I think their goal always would be to elevate Britt more because that's their girl. That's the company girl.
Dude, too sweet. What the fuck are you sending me, you fucking idiot psycho? Fuck. this fucking guy Too Sweet, like, everybody's been bitching about him for the last, like, week or something. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking community of people? Like, you know, Drew, like, for some reason, people just shit on me. Then they go and act like, oh, I'm cool with Drew and everybody, other people. And they get mad at me for no fucking reason. I don't fucking understand this fucking community. People earlier saying that I don't allow Tony on the show. I never told Tony he couldn't come on the show. He just stopped coming on the show.
What is that nonsense?
Dude, I'm fucking getting sick of these fucking people in this fucking community, dude. Like, seriously, go fuck yourself. I'm going to start showing everybody's everything, and I'm going to expose everybody. You want to fucking dance? I'll fucking dance, you fucking psycho mongoloids. You want to fucking dance? Let's fucking do it. You fucking double standard fucks. I'll get rid of Drew, too, because I'm sick of people treating me like shit for no reason, then running to somebody else. Go fuck yourself. I'll just ban you out of my fucking show. Out of nowhere? What the fuck is this about, dude? Fucking Too Sweet. Literally, we just talked. I always have to talk. He always talks to me and yells at me about something. I'm like, dude, I'm not mad at you. I don't know what you're talking about. We're sitting here talking about wrestling. I don't fucking know. Look at this. Look at this fucking guy. Fuck your moderators are talking about me, man, for the third time. This in Drew's chat. What does that have to fucking do with me? What the fuck does Drew's chat have to do with me? All over the place. I got my eyes on me and fuck you and spies. What the fuck are you saying, dude? Don't hide behind fake accounts. You got a problem with me, bitch? I ain't hard to find. You're working these
long days. You really have time to hire.
How did I hide behind any? What the fuck are you talking about? You fuckhead retard idiot. Too Sweet. You fucking psycho fuck. I literally always stand up for you because you're a fucking liberal psycho, and you get mad at all the Republican people and you start shit. And I always stick up for you and go, oh, man, just take it easy. You want to share all the fucking DMs of where I've tried to smooth things over with you being a psycho? Now you're fucking screaming at me for no fucking reason. Dude, we literally just talked and you were fine. Fuck your moderators talking about me for the third time. This time in Drew's chat. What moderators? Where's the screenshots? Who are you talking about? I don't know because you're not saying it here. Fuck your moderators talking about, man. Third time, this time in Drew's chat, talking about I'm all over the place, and I got eyes on me. Fuck you and your spies. What spies? You fucking retard, fuckhead retard. I literally fucking work all fucking day long. I get home, I have fucking dinner, and I'm fucking taking care of my kids, and I'm fucking working all fucking day. And then I come home and I get, hey, why you block Tony? I didn't block Tony. Why don't you let Tony come on your shows anymore? I don't. I asked where he is. I don't know where he is. People like Travis TLC saying on Twitter, you should allow Tony on your shows. He's not disallowed. He just doesn't come on. What are you saying? There is no screenshot. There is no vocal cords of me ever saying he's not allowed on the show. I literally said for 4 weeks, hey, I wonder where he's been. Is he okay? I don't know.
No, but I love the quote that says right there in that message, I'm 43. I don't need to,
Yeah, you want to look at all your fucking other psycho messages? You fucking psycho
if you're
people.
43, then why are you engaging in any of this bullshit if you're saying you want to avoid the drama?
God, I hate these fucking people, dude. They do this. They come in here, they act like they're fans and friends of the show. I love you, Joe and Jake and everybody. Oh, the shows are so fun. And then they go over to Drew, and then they start talking shit. Yeah, Joe's not as fun anymore. And then they start acting weird with everybody, and then they turn into fucking psychos. You people are fucking crazy psychos. Like, you're all fucking crazy. Like, who the fuck isn't a psycho in this community anymore? Is there anybody who's not a fucking psycho? Tony from Revere saying I don't let him on the show? You don't come on the fucking show, Tony! I've been fucking DMing you for weeks! Where you been? What's up? You stole a patron? Where is he? Where are all these people coming from saying that I blocked this guy? Then I got fucking messages from everyone. Dude, I don't agree with how you don't let people on the show. What are you talking about? Where did I not let anybody on the show? Explain that to me. The 1 week I didn't bring Jacob on because I didn't see him in the chat. We had like 7 people on Monetize This. I didn't bring Jacob on 1 week. Guys talking shit. Joe's a scumbag. Joe's an asshole. Joe's an idiot. Like, what do you people want me to kill myself on fucking YouTube? Is that what you want? Fucking people that I think are my friends, then they fucking write stuff like this? Oh, Joe won't have Tony on, but he'll have Bullfrog and Luis on. Joe won't have Tony on, but he'll have Bullfrog and Luis on. What are you talking about? When will I not have Tony on? I literally...
Like, oh, you're just bitching. You're just
and then... No. It's like, it's bullshit. And then people will be like, oh, you begged Tony to come on. Oh, you go, don't have Tommy come on. No. Literally, Tommy Stop coming on, and I said I let him go. When I said let him go, I fucking said, like, I let him, like, go do his own thing. Like, go do your own thing. I don't fucking want it. Not I fired him, then it turns into you fired him. These people are fucking sick motherfuckers in this community, and it's fucking getting worse. This is why JB left. This is why people leave. This is why JB left.
Because other people forced them out, it seems.
Dude, what are you talking about, Travis? What are you saying? If this is really him, like, what the fuck are these people saying? Like, I'm sorry, I just got this message during the show, and I was like, is he okay? He sent me a paragraph. What happened? And I start reading it for a second, and it's just bullshit. Joe won't have Tony on, but he'll feature Bullfrog and Luis. What are you talking about? I feature Luis? Apparently this was today, according to this person. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But it looks like this was today. When did I feature Luis? Where's Tony? When did I not let Tony on? When did I not let Tony on the show? Can someone tell me when I didn't let Tony on the show? It's never happened. You're just making it up. You're just making it up to be like, oh, I'm going to shit on Joe some more. This is what people do, man. They just want to get on, get their own show started, and then talk shit, and then be a dickhead. There's no real people in this fucking community anymore. There's no fucking real fucking people. It's all fake fucking asshole idiots.
Well, I'm a shit judge of character anyways. It's always the people that you talk to, like you said, you think they're friends.
These people are all fucking scumbags. Fuck them all,
I'll come to
dude.
you and I'll be like, oh, what about, John Sue? And you're like, oh, no, he turned into an asshole. He went ahead and told everybody he hopes they die. And I'm like, really? Why? What the hell happened? I feel like that happens once a week now. Twice a week.
Dude, this didn't even go down in my chat. This went down in Drew's thing. Fuck your
Drew
moderators.
deals with this shit all the time, too. It sucks.
No, but he's friends with some of these people that are fucking scumbags because he's a fucking idiot. Fuck your moderators talking about me, man, for the third time on Drew's chat. What the fuck do I have to do with Drew's chat? I was with my kids all night. I'm about all over the place, and I got eyes on me. Fuck you. Now he comes at me. What the fuck did I do? Fuck you and your spies. What spies? Drew's mods or my spies? How is it always my fault? You ever notice that? It's always Joe's fault. I don't hide behind fake accounts. You got a problem with me, bitch? Ain't hard to find. And that goes for your trolls and moderators. What are you talking about, you fucking idiot retard? What are you saying? Like, you're a fucking psycho fuck. Never come back to my shows or community, you fucking weirdo.
I hate the fact when people also do that. Where is the appreciation from donating to you and your family?
Yeah, what? But every month I have to deal with a freak out. Don't fucking donate then. Get the fuck out of here. You're a psycho. You can't just treat me like shit because you send a couple dollars every once in a while. Fuck off.
It's not...
7 fake accounts. Look at this. What is he saying right here? Done with y'all community. You talking about, don't worry, I know all 7 fake accounts ain't you and you're not mad at me. What the fuck wrong with you, man? What is he even saying there? I'm 43 fucking years old. Stop with your high school bullshit. What high school bullshit? What is he talking about? What high school bullshit? I'm not even talking about you at all, ever. Now I am, because you're fucking talking to me. What the fuck is he talking about? When do I ever mention Too Sweet? Tell me when fuck I've ever fucking mentioned fucking Too.
It's never been mentioned that I know of. That's the problem with this shit. Donations aren't stock options. I'm sorry, but I posted a video on my channel ages ago saying that, if you do donate, even when I used to donate to anybody, not just Joe, to any, any Patreon, anything, you're just, you're showing your support. Just the same way you tip somebody at a restaurant, same ideal. You're literally, you're not doing anything but that. It doesn't give you the option to give input. I guess that microphone is no longer with us. Rest in pieces. But we'll see if you can be heard. It's unfortunate that this kind of seems to happen continually, time and time again. If you guys can still hear me, let me know in the chat, but we'll find out. I believe you can still hear me. Absolutely. All right, Pity Gang. Thank you. So I know people can hear me then, at least. Well, it's not the first time.
Just so much bullshit, dude. Just so much bullshit. I've never mentioned this guy ever, really, ever. He's in the chat. He's normal. I'm nice to him. I'm nice to everybody. How could you? I didn't even know Drew was on earlier. So what the fuck does this have to do with me? What the fuck does this have to do with me? What the fuck does Drew's chat have to do with me trolling you? What are you saying? I haven't been on fucking YouTube tonight. Why does everybody think everything that happens is me? Every second. I literally am working fucking 12 hours a day. Then I'm with my kids and doing other shit left and right. And every second I get a tweet about, was this you? Did you do this? What did happen here? What? I'm not fucking here. You fucking idiots. Then you got fucking people bitching, I'm not on the show, he won't allow me on the show. What are you talking about? When did I say that? You can't prove that because it never happened. There's no proof of me saying you can't come on a show. There's no fucking proof. You're just saying it. There's no fucking
happened.
text. It didn't happen. It doesn't exist. But you're a patron.
You've been asked to be on the show multiple times, multiple shows, corrupted.
Hello?
How does any of that make sense? Why are you saying that you're not allowed to be here? And multiple people saying this, and that's the thing that happens continually. I don't understand. And if I say anything, I'm either a Cronin cocksucker or I'm just blindly defending you. I never once said you're 100% innocent.
Where did this come from?
Stupid shit in the past. But today, with this, what did any of this have to start with?
What the fuck is he talking about?
None of this makes any. I could barely get through the paragraph as is, but what the fuck are you getting at?
What lying? What lying am I doing? What pathetic lying?
What do you mean not showing appreciation? What do you mean fake accounts and spies?
What is he saying
here? You
here?
sound delusional. You sound insane.
And then he blocks me. Come at him with what? Coming at him with what? What is he saying?
Defend yourself with what?
How does this all happen in one day? How do I literally get talked shit to me all in one day when I'm out fucking working? How does this all happen in one day? I mean, it can't be coincidence, right? This has got to be like planned. Like, what is he saying? I was not in Drew's chat, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Too Sweet, because I was not in Drew's chat. I have one name, and it's Joe Cronin, and I'm modded, so it wasn't me. So you're yelling at me about other people trolling you because you fell for it because you're a fucking idiot. Now you're threatening me and telling me you want to fight me and shit. Over what? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? All fucking day with this shit.
You have to literally be not just unemployed, but you have to be like, having computers that need to hack the CIA, because you have to have 7 monitors up, 2 phones, and a tablet to keep track of everybody that if it's insanity.
What the fuck is going on with with these people?
I know none of this is worth the energy, but it's the point that it's time and time and time again that you trust somebody or you like somebody, and it makes you, especially me, I can't speak for you. I said I'm a shitty judge of character. I know I'm over emotional, but you start to trust people, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, they're making fun of you and talking shit about you, and everything you do is now a 2-hour podcast somewhere. They're attacking your children. They're making fun of your family. They're sending death threats, and it's like,
I don't understand. It goes on every day now. It's worse than ever. This is why JB left. But it's like, dude, okay, so I'm out all day. I didn't make almost any videos today. I worked on my Patreon. I went to actual work. I took care of my kids. I was with Leah. I just got my son to sleep. We just got on and started doing the show. And out of nowhere, a guy who I just spoke to the other day, and we were talking about how, like, stuff in the world and whatever. Normal. Talking normal. Then he sends me this. Fuck your moderators. Talking about, man, 3rd time this time in Drew's chat. My moderators are in Drew's chat, is what he's saying. I'm all over the place, and I got eyes on fuck you and your spies. What spies? Why do I have spies spying on you in Drew's chat? What are you talking about? What? Fuck your spies. I got no spies, bro. Spies for what? To spy on a donator? To spy on a guy like you who I just talked to yesterday? To spy on a donator? Why do I have spies? Can you explain?
You employed Casey to go around and infiltrate communities to...
Is that what he said?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying.
So you got a problem with me, bitch.
Boy,
ain't hard to find. No, I don't have a problem with you, because if you remember, we just talked Tuesday, and we were normal. What do you mean, do I have a problem? Why would I have a problem with you? Now I have a problem with you. Now I have a problem with you. It's literally, Jake, they make it real. They make it into something. Bullfrog calls up and brings up this drama with somebody else. I mention it. Now they got a problem. It's like it's all the same people trolling people. Tony from Revere. Oh, he doesn't let me on the show. He doesn't let me on the show. I never said you couldn't be on the show. Never, ever have you not been able to come on the show. Never, ever. Just make it up. Just make it up.
Actually, wasn't it? What was I on? It was something the other day where Tony was brought up, and you're like, yeah, he hasn't been around. Why hasn't he been around?
Yeah,
it was something.
I'm wondering where he's been. I literally am wondering where he's been. I'm not telling him not to be here. I'm wondering where he's been.
Was it the podcast we did? I know it was. We just said it like 2 or 3 days ago. There was something we did together. Maybe
no, 4 weeks. I've been wondering. Like, I hope he's okay.
No, I know, but I'm saying literally this week, you and I said at one point, where the hell is he? Oh, that's weird. We haven't seen him. You know, that was. So I'm saying, like, for you to be saying, or anyone to be accusing you of not having him be on the show is bullshit. So.
But a lot of people did today. They were like, dude, why did you do that to Tony? What did I do to him? You won't let him on your show anymore. Why would you do that? And you have Bullfrog on. Tony just doesn't come on. But you know what? These are the same people who still say, why don't you bring JB back? I didn't get rid of him. He left.
And how am I the yes man? I love those comments, but especially,
because you know what? It's not real. They make it up and all talk shit. So that's what people just do. They just make stuff up because they want attention. That's what this is.
That's what it has to come down
I'll just
to.
block you. I'm not playing games anymore with weird games about, oh, I'm your friend, Joe. Let me donate to you and pretend to be your friend. I like you. Oh, he's an asshole, but I like him. Like, no, we're not doing that. Don't give me your fucking money if you're a fake piece of shit. I don't want it. I don't want your shit. Where did this come from? And see, now what he'll do is he'll be like, no, Joe attacked me. No, I didn't. You attacked me in a DM for no reason. You know this is for no reason. What the hell did I do to you? I did nothing to you. This isn't me. All this stuff you're describing isn't me. You're just you're yelling at me for all this stuff. This has nothing to do with me.
No one can say that's not an attack either because that was sent and then he blocked you. There's no communication.
Done with all your community.
There's no fixing this. There's no, like, it was just, fuck you, you're done.
I know something. I think he's saying I have fake accounts. 7 fake accounts or something. What?
I don't understand a quarter of what's there. It's
one day I told him, I said, I think there's fake accounts of you everywhere.
From a paranoid delusional.
I'm the one who warned him. I said, hey, dude, I've noticed there's fake accounts of you everywhere but maybe it wasn't. Now I'm starting to think it wasn't. It was him. Because people were saying that he was talking shit about me, and then in my chat he was being nice to me, but other places he was talking shit. And
I've been yelled at that.
I said, I don't care. Yeah, and I said, I don't care. I don't even know if that's really him or not. So who cares? Who gives a shit? And I literally told people, I don't care. It's probably not even really him. And now he's yelling at me. How do I always get the blame? I did nothing. And then what people like this will do is they'll just make stuff up, and they'll go and just make stuff up. Oh, he was coming at me and yelling at me, and it's like, no, I wasn't. Don't even ever say anything bad about you.
And
what the fuck is going on?
That, if it doesn't happen on air, it doesn't happen at all either.
No, but what I'm trying to say too is this goes on every day. So the people that are watching, the people that are watching right now are like, why are you spending time on this? I'll tell you why. Because for the last fucking year and a half, I constantly ignore this. And then one day I finally flip out. This is the flip out day. This goes on every day.
Every day I get tagged in a tweet from Too Sweet. Every morning he's got some like inspirational thing or he's sharing some song.
He's fake. Everything was cool. He's a fake liberal fuck is what he is. He's a fucking fake.
That's why I was surprised that this is what it came down to. That's why I was genuinely like baffled that this is how he felt apparently. And then it makes me think like, oh, it's just who's pulling the strings now.
I don't know, man. This is some weird shit though. I know that. Let's listen to Jacob from I got tons of clips from fucking Psychopath.
Video game.
Let's see if we can get him.
Because Junebug surrounded himself with YR and SC State. There's points in this community where like you get bored and you start messing around with whoever.
Can't listen to that.
This is little Jacob.
Have already made videos on me for weeks. It's easy for for people to back them up on their bullshit because they're on.
This guy spends a bunch of time shitting on us and shitting on me and shitting on everyone. It's like, dude, just because you didn't get on the show, you're going to flip out? What, am I supposed to put everybody on the show? But that's Jacob. At least you could have said that about Jacob, right? You could have said, Jake, why didn't you put Jacob on the show instead of something else? You know? Where is this coming from? You will not find a fucking tweet, a note, a message, or a fucking vocal verse in my fucking head saying that I don't want him on the show. You literally will find a clip of me twice saying, hey, where's Tony? And I got DMs of me saying, dude, what's up? And he's like weird and quiet. Then he doesn't say anything for a while. And he goes, I'm never on Twitter. And I'm like, oh, okay. Just wanted to see if you were coming out tonight. But now it's turned into everybody saying, and at first I thought other people were saying it. And so I was like, oh, it's just other people being crazy. It's like, dude, are you trying to make me fucking crazy? Is that what we're doing? Trying to make me crazy? You know?
It seems that way.
And Goon, you're a fucking troll, so go fuck yourself and you're blocked. You're a fucking troll, fuck Goon. Go fuck yourself. There you go. You get what you wanted. You got your fucking little 2 minutes of fame or whatever you wanted. You fucking weirdo, fuck. Go fucking cry about it for an hour somewhere.
I mean, usually, especially myself, we try to avoid the drama shit. Myself especially, you know, and it's like, I usually have no clue what the hell's going on. But at this point in time,
I'll fucking pull out all the shit on everybody. I'll do it. I'll pull out all the shit on everybody. I'll fucking do it.
Just tagged me in a tweet 2 minutes ago saying done with the trolls. Too sweet Twitter fan. Why would you tag me in
What do I have to do with the trolls? What the fuck do I have to do with it?
Why are you fucking fuck this?
You're literally in other fucking you're literally around other channels that are full of the trolls that's all they talk about and do. And you're blaming me. I'm trying to do a wrestling show tonight. I don't have a fucking weird drama stream or some weird shit where I talk shit about everybody. I don't do that.
Other mods might, but I don't even block people.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You know, I just, people can say whatever the fuck they want, you know. I've never blocked anyone in your chat for, you know, calling me a fat ass or going on, you know. I don't, fuck it. You want to say something? Go ahead, go for it. Other mods might. I appreciate it, but you'll never see me do it. The only things I have ever removed anybody for is specific, you know, like racist, vile stuff that could get you in trouble. That's it. But then you hear, oh, you know, you're just silencing people and removing opinions. And no, if comments get removed, if it's not, you know, it's likely, you know, Nightbot or YouTube. YouTube censors things now that we can't control. We're not silencing people. We're not limiting what you say.
No, I silenced Goon. I'll tell you that.
That was your choice.
I just can't believe
but what
this.
I'm saying is,
I
on a
can't
regular
believe
basis,
this. I'm fucking blown away by this.
I hear
blown
this
away
constantly.
by this.
Oh, you're silencing opinions and you won't let people speak their mind.
Oh my god, dude, this is so crazy to me. Like, literally was working all day, had a fucking rough day, fucking haven't really had time to do about anything. I sit down, here we get this shit started, and then at 11:13, Too Sweet sends me this. That has something to do with fucking Drew's chat. It's always something to do like that. What the fuck do I have to do with Drew's chat? I didn't see his chat. I don't know what happened. Why didn't you fucking maybe send me a screenshot and be like, dude, look what happens? Or something. Maybe I'd be like, I don't know. That's what happens to me. Dude, what are you complaining about? I get death threats and fucking death threats, doxed, fucking threats on me, fucking people gang up on me left and right and shit on me, pretend to be friends with me and like me and then talk shit about me the next second. I don't know what's real, what's not real, who's really a friend, who's not a friend, will turn on me next second, will fucking shit on me the next second. Dude, it's not that hard to just fucking turn it off for you. Change your name or something. You know? Like, what does this have to do with me? And you didn't even give any clear-cut answers about what this means. You didn't give me a name of somebody. You didn't give me a screenshot of it. This is all just vague horse shit. There is no proof or reason in this. You're just coming at me going, you're fucking moderators over at Drew's chat. What the fuck are you saying? Fucking bring the show to a halt over some weird shit that no one knows about? What are you saying here? You want me to kill myself live on YouTube? Is that what you want? Is that the goal of this? Is that the goal of just lying about shit left and right? Is that the goal? Like, to lie, to just keep lying about me as long as possible until Joe kills himself live on YouTube with a razor blade? Is that what we're looking for? Are we looking for that? Are we looking for me to, my channel and my kids and me to kill everybody? Is that what we want? Is that what you want? Is that the goal of this? Is the goal Joe kills himself and his family and everybody and blows his channel up? Is that what it is? Every fucking day with this. Every fucking day. There is no clip.
People are obsessed with trying to push as many buttons as possible and get people.
Hey, Vince
shoved to the
McJoke,
edge.
your mother's pussy's a great wrestling show, you fucking cunt fuck. Now you'll never be in the chat again.
Funny enough, I just said how people's comments get removed, and Luke Rojas wrote something funny and it got taken away by YouTube.
I think the goal is let's make Joe kill himself. I think that's what it is. You wonder why fucking I stayed the fuck far away from these people. You know what I mean? Even when I stay away, it just, they come over and they get involved to fuck it up. It just never ends. That's the goal, especially with former co-hosts. The goal isn't to leave and then just be like, okay, I left. No, the goal is I'm going to keep fucking with this guy and saying false bullshit left and right. Until all his fucking listeners shit on him and everybody shits on me. That's what the fucking goal is, until Joe kills himself. I get it. You want me to kill myself. I get it.
Most of them don't. They want to just keep driving you nuts so they get a reaction, so they stay relevant, so that they can go ahead and make their 20 listeners donate $7.
Unbelievable.
So this way they can buy more, cans of Coke. And
you can't find a clip of me saying that Tony's not on, these can't come on the show. There's no clip of that. There's no clip, there's no DM, there's no message, there's nothing. Literally was on. Then fucking everyone today, for some reason, crying about it. Like about, oh, why would he be banned but Bullfrog's not? First of all, Bullfrog is banned from Monetize This. What are you talking about? I'll fucking do this all night. Until the fucking chat gets so pissed off that they finally start fucking standing up. People like a Wandy, you just sit there and fucking don't even say anything. This goes on left and right. You're everywhere, Wandy. And you're like, I'm still your friend, Joe. Sure you are. Just constant lies and bullshit. And nobody backs up. People just say things. And then people go, you're right. You're so right about it. There's no proof, though. Or manipulations and stuff. Tony's banned for, why is he banned? Why don't you allow him on? I never fucking didn't allow him on. Why am I being told this all day?
I think most people just don't want confrontation. That's what that comes
They just want to make shit up for drama to get over it with some people, and then when they get confronted, they don't know. You're like, I'm a fucking human being. Do you realize that? Like, I'm a fucking real person. Like,
people don't remember that.
Like, what is the goal? Is the goal to make me fucking kill my fucking self? Is that the fucking goal? To play with me until I fucking shoot myself in the head? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't mention people. I get mentioned. I mute stuff out and try to tell people, dude, don't bring that shit here. And then I get called out for it. I fucking don't get somebody on the show. There's 100 people trying to get unmonetized this. I don't get somebody on the show. Oh, it's just fucking, I'm censored by him. I got 3 kids. Do you know that? Like, what do you think I'm fucking doing here? And no one says anything. Especially you pussies who say you're my friend. Fuck you, you're not. You're not my fucking friend. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you say to yourself, oh, now he's attacking me. Good, you fucking victim cocksucker. You know what I do? I protect my friends. I actually fucking stick up for my friends usually. You don't. You just fucking lay there and fucking go, oh, you're right, I don't know. I don't see this. This isn't happening. Yeah, you're really a friend, all right. Why do you think JB left, you fucking imbecile idiot? You know? You fucking psychos. Jesus. Can we do a show now or too sweet? You got more to say. You weirdo fuck. Trolls in fucking Drew's chat. What the fuck does that have to do with me? I'm literally eating dinner when that was going on. And you're like, oh, the trolls in the chat. I don't fucking give a fuck. It's not fucking me. And you didn't even explain it.
Well, your wife's your friend, so that's a fact.
Well, not really.
You just said in the chat, I'm your friend.
I'm about to lose it, man. Every fucking day with this shit, dude.
I know. I hear you there.
There's so much slander and shit going on, dude. I fucking swear to God, I
People
think
say, "Oh,
I
it's just
really
words,
am
it's
ready
just
to expose
ridiculous."
it all. I'm ready to go. Fucking let's go. Come on, fucking fly out here. You want to come out here? People said they want to come out here. Come the fuck out here. Let's see what the fuck happens. Come the fuck out here, and let's see what fucking happens. Come the fuck out here.
I know people say it's just YouTube,
what
but they forget the fact
Come
that
out here and let's see what fucking
it's your
happens.
job. This is your livelihood. This is what it comes down
Come
to.
out here and see what fucking happens. You faggots.
This don't help either, but I mean, I couldn't even begin to fathom, going into somebody in the chat's job and threatening them or starting shit. They're trying to serve you or take your order or God knows whatever they're doing. They're taking your taxes, and
No, they're lying for clout. That's what fucking these people do. They lie for fucking clout. That's what they do. I'm gonna lie for clout now because I'm gonna lie for clout.
I'm just saying, people forget this is not just YouTube. It's not just it's your livelihood. I couldn't fathom going into people's work and being like, oh, by the way, fuck you, piece of shit, and starting. It's the same thing here. We get 5,000 troll accounts a night, and the harassment is nonstop. They'll make stuff and post about our children and about our wives and about our friends, and for what? Why? Because we talk about wrestling. I know
I just showed
you're
you
not
two.
innocent.
Literally,
I know
this
I'm
is
not
today.
innocent.
Jake, I just showed 2 examples of just today. This is just today.
I know,
And I've been
but
busy
I never said
today.
You're not. You haven't done shit wrong either. I don't want people to take it like.
Yeah, I've
I
done
called
shit
you out
wrong,
for
but
your
not
shit
this.
many a times, have I not?
Sure, yeah. When there's something I do wrong, there's stuff I do wrong. But dude,
Who's the first one
I
to
don't
call
care.
you out?
If I do something wrong, that doesn't bother me if you call it something I do wrong. But what I don't like and when I freak out
Is when the lies come. Yeah.
Yeah, when I get blamed for something I didn't do, like this too sweet fuck who's talking. I don't even know what he's talking about. I still don't know what he's talking about.
Exactly. I
There's
still don't
that,
understand
and then
this.
there's the Tony ban. He's not banned. He's still not
But I'm not-
banned.
You're not just being defended blindly, though. When shit happens, I've never said you haven't fucked up in the past and caused fights and problems. But this is not you, and most of this hasn't been. And then the problem is we get attacked so much that you stuff it and you don't talk about it and you let it go, and then this happens. You fucking explode.
Dude, I don't talk about this stuff, but this is just 2 examples from just today. I can promise you, this goes on every day. Every day, and usually I don't give a shit. But today, it happened right in front of me 2 times tonight while I was sitting here. I tweeted out something earlier and went, what the fuck? Where's this coming from? And then a few minutes later, Too Sweet sends me this. Is it the tease? Too Sweet Tony? I don't know.
I mean, I look back at 6 years of co-hosting and years longer being just a friend with you, but we think about how many people have left, and not even just people on air talents, but people that we've been really, really close to, and it's like all of a sudden then they're just gone over nothingness, and you don't even know why. You never have that closure, that resolution. You've got someone you talk to every day, multiple times a day, and the next thing you know, the next day they hate your guts. You don't know why. They never want to talk to you again, and then they're featured everywhere cutting promos on you because you're the worst person alive, even though you've done nothing. That's the constant, and it hurts. It kills.
Well, listen, Troy Frazier, JB left because of all the trolls. I talk to him every not every day, but every once in a while. And we all know he left because of the trolls. He didn't leave because of me. So you saying that in the chat, you're wrong. So, I mean, you're just wrong. So, I mean, I know the guy. You don't know the guy. I know the guy. So that tells me that you're just making up stuff to be a dickhead, which everybody knows. But this goes on every day. So all I can tell you guys is this happens to me every single day. People I even don't get along with, but I still feel like, oh, they wouldn't do that. The stuff I hear that people send me is off the page insane. Off the page insane. But that being said, I kind of took that over the top on purpose, and that was funny. Jake, what else do we got? Actually, let's play a donation. Shit bum.
Catch up.
Please don't go, Charlie. Man, she must be some in bed.
Wait, Charlie Caruso could be leaving, or she's upset, or They're like they think that she's, I don't know what it is, like she's got replaced
Vince
or something.
was pissed allegedly for her being late to Raw segments and shoots, and she was messing up times when they were live trying to film things. So Vince went ahead and got pissed at her, and allegedly she had a lot of heat and might be getting fired next. So
can we fire all the robotic women announcer people?
They already let go of Dasha. She went to AEW. Renee's gone. I mean, and slowly but surely they're clearing people out. They just hired that new gentleman who's like another Vic Joseph out and out. He's a male robot that is just useless with no charisma at all. So lucky us. What's his name? Kevin something? I forget now. I had it in front of me the other day and I closed it out. But
Well, that's not the real Marvin in the chat because he left the community due to the...
Kevin Patrick is his new. He's the new Raw backstage correspondent, and he'll be hosting a few of the Raw Talk and other like preview shows for Raw.
Snap out of it, Jake. I was kind of just being over the top for the listeners. It's okay. You going to be all right?
I've had a really shitty day.
Well, you should throw up on the mic for everybody.
If I drink a little bit more, I will.
You poor thing, man. You really fucking had a shitty day. I did too. I kind of just...
I finally had such an anxiety attack. I'm like, if I don't talk to somebody, I'm going to do something stupid. So I reached out to the suicide hotline chat. That helped.
Jesus Christ. What are you trying to make the show even darker than it already is?
I mean, that's about as dark as it gets. So it's been a good day. I'm here still.
Jesus Christ, man. We're trying to make this the worst fucking
well,
kill yourself out of nowhere ever.
People bitch all the time, but, I got to deal with either needing another brain surgery and being fully paralyzed or vomit till my organs fail. So
now
let's cash in, baby. Let's do it.
Now, if I thought you said that they'd be able to do it without doing the brain thing.
None doesn't look like it anymore. So
if you're in the hospital, are they going to let me like lay close to you in the bed? If I come down there?
Absolutely. They'll arrange that. Even with COVID, we'll sneak you in the window.
Because I want to slip my head under your Tommy John there.
That's right. I'll go ahead and I'll get this surgery clearance next week to get this stupid battery out of me, and then we'll go from there.
Why do they need to take the battery out?
Next.
Why do they need to take
the
battery out?
So then I can get the MRIs. Can't get the MRIs till I get that stupid godforsaken neurostimulator out.
Is that because it blocks?
It's a heavy metal, so the magnets inside the MRI would rip out of my body. MRIs are like big magnets that spin, so you can't have any metal at all. People that actually have like prison tattoos can't get it because there's metal in your body from that and all sorts of crazy shit.
This may be the most dramatic episode ever of Out of Nowhere. So
hey, you strike a nerve. We're here.
So they take the battery out of you, right? Which is the dangerous part?
Yeah. No, that's pretty simple, thankfully. They just had to wait till I lost more weight to get that for clearance.
So they take the battery out of you.
It would have been easier if they could do it in the hospital, but they're not doing elective surgeries, and now I had to wait till I can get into the surgery center, but I had to lose enough weight to get into there. So
they take the battery out of you.
Yes.
They do the MRI. Did they put the battery back in then?
No. That thing stays out. Fuck that thing.
Oh, you're not going to have it?
That was supposed to help with pain and weight loss and a bunch of things with the headaches, but it never actually helped with me. So
no, man.
It just caused more issues than not. It was a pain in the ass to charge. You had to plug yourself in to an outlet. It was a nightmare. You legit had to like charge yourself like a cell phone. It's been inside me just dead for a long time, so just sitting there. Then we'll discover with the MRI and figure out hopefully what the cause of vomiting is, if it's the whatever nerve that's being pinched where my brain surgery was, or if I need another full decompression. So we'll find out.
What's better, the decompression?
No, that would be the worser of the two, because I've already had one decompression, so then they would actually have to probably fuse more of my neck to my spine, which risks more paralysis.
So it'd be better if they could just move the nerve?
It'd be better if they could free up the pressure of whatever's being blocked.
I can't believe I punched a hole in the wall.
I can. It's one of those nights.
All right. Well, listen, I got a lot more to say in a few minutes. So
I know we got people chiming in. We have the AEW Dynamite actual ratings from last night, as well as NXT. We got to talk about. We got Fastlane predictions, and I still got a bunch of crazy news. So we keep on chucking on. That's right, baby.
Well,
You and I, we keep shit bottled in. People make you snap, you lose it.
I mean, I play it up a little bit. It's not 100% real. You know, I'm kind of fucking around. I like to give the people a show when I get a little upset. I like to release fully. It's fun.
It's always good to go over the top.
Oh yeah, bro. Listen, I got this mic reinforced, brother. This mic ain't
right.
going nowhere. You know what?
That's a solid steel microphone.
You want to know something else?
That's the wall.
Do you want to know something else about the trick about why I can bash my mic and do all these things to it and like go crazy? Because I've done it a lot, right?
because you had enough practice.
No. Because this mic is the broken one. Right? I have 2 Sures and 1 BP and a couple other ones.
One for smashing, one for slashing.
No, it's seriously. This is the one that's already busted that I kind of fixed. So
there you go.
If I bust it up,
matter.
no, but yeah, if I bust it up, I have another one. So like that's
exactly.
like it's
so
part
you have
of
your backup, and you have your that reminds me like when good old Wings of Redemption used to get dummy controllers for him to smash on PlayStation. So every time he got mad, he'd pick up the dummy controller and smash it. That shit used to crack me up.
Holy shit! Let me play a dono.
Hey Joe,
oh, we got a lot
do you think
time in.
Adam Cole felt turned on by seeing Britt Baker get busted open? Also, do you think Ricochet's girlfriend gets turned on by seeing him in trunks?
No, Ricochet's girlfriend gets weirded out because she thinks of him fingering his asshole, and Adam Cole definitely gets turned on by Britt Baker just being covered in any viscous fluid, so especially blood.
I think Adam Cole is pumped for his girl. He's got to be like he must have been phoning her right away to be like, yo.
He must have been on cloud 9. I'm sure he wished he could have been there. So
probably wishes he could have been in the match with her. I don't know.
They have like made little like offhanded jokes before, and there's little like backstage things where they've always said, "Oh, wouldn't it be cool for us to, nowadays?" But I don't know if did their paths cross when they were in the indie circuit. I'm sure it must have, but they weren't dating then, so obviously it didn't have the same connection. But
yeah, I don't even know that. I have no idea.
Remember her reaction at one of the pay-per-views when what was it, War Games, right? When he went through the table with Ciampa, she grabs her face.
And they zoomed in on her and were like, that's his girlfriend.
Because it was just such a genuine reaction. It was the most real reaction out of anybody because she was so worried about her boyfriend. Love of your life just got sent soaring off the top of a cage through a table. That's pretty disheartening. Speaking of disheartening is the NXT ratings this week. They drew in 597,000. So that's a 100,000 drop from last week. So that's rough for them.
Yikes.
AEW, even though taped, brought in 768,000. So that's an increase from the week before of about 25,000. Great for them. And, I genuinely was hoping for them to have even more with this St. Patrick's Day theme. And I really wanted to see the women get a huge rating. But overall, they both did well with the demographics. They pretty much stayed where they usually are, 0.31 and 0.16 respectively, between AEW and NXT, and I'm curious to see what happens. But
I think that the women, this is going to be talked about forever. I got to get a Thunder Rosa shirt. I got to get a Britt Baker shirt. I think that they got so much accolades all last. Was it yesterday? It feels like it was 2 days ago, but it was really just yesterday. Maybe that's because all the shit I've been doing the last couple of days. It just feels like it's been 4 days when it's not. But dude, that shit was so good. Like, people are just still talking about it. They're all over the place.
Even Spaz, who is the fuck AEW everything's great about NXT guy. Yeah, he really is the NXT cheerleader. He admits his bias too, and he was gushing about this match. Gorilla Strong actually decorated his bong with a Thunder Rosa painting in basically an effigy of her, monumental win last night. He put that out. I retweeted it on Twitter. That is an awesome custom job. Everybody's got to check that out. Thunder Rosa is just getting a ton of praise. Same with Britt Baker. And as we said, think of all they did in that match before the tax even came out. Then all they did with the tax and afterwards, I mean, they just killed it. Those women, and I wish I could say I said this myself, but Spaz said it earlier, and it's a great line. The women do at those moments have to hit harder than the men. They really do, because they have to prove, hey, we belong here. And there still is that mindset against the women in wrestling, sadly. They proved their worth, in gold and blood. They killed themselves. Every punch was heavy-handed. Every kick was weighted. Every move was purposeful. They told a great story as well, ending this rivalry. I'm really, really high on that match. Watching it back a second time was even better.
Well, Jake, I got to tell you something.
Yeah, baby.
Real quick, I just got to say something. I want you guys to realize, and I want you guys to see something. You know what I want you to see?
What's that?
Do you know what it is? I want you guys to see.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
I was trying to pull up the clip.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Shit bum. I'm a kid.
Jake, can I get a birthday reach around?
Oh,
Casey.
thank God you said something, Casey. Happy birthday. We almost forgot, man.
I did say it earlier in the show. I said
You
the
must be
birthday
one of
boy,
the spies.
Casey. But you were in the middle of the start of an epic rant, so I don't blame you for not knowing.
Oh, yeah, no, I was going. I was like,
That glory
I gotta get
hole,
in.
Casey, I want you to go and get into Joe's wall. I want you to stick it through the glory hole, and I'm going to give you a birthday surprise with Cool Whip and peanut butter. You're going to love it. If you're a real good boy, I whip out the grapefruit. If you don't know the grapefruit technique, I'm going to teach you something.
We got the glory hole, baby.
Glory hole and a grapefruit. Now you can charge $50 for that.
Hell yeah, baby. More donos. Let's play a couple.
Double fisted.
Shit bum.
Oh, Joe, look, I good person in the community. Been here for 6 years. Keep up good work.
What up, Red Comet Man? Thank God somebody's normal.
Damn.
Red Comet Man.
We've had a lot of people that have been here for quite some time still, showing their faces, which is great.
Yeah, most people are good. I mean, 90% are really good. It's just like the real world. You know what I mean?
I swear it's like 99%. It's just the 1% that are always so loud. I know it's a bit more than that, but that's how it feels. It feels like everybody's so awesome, and it's just the few outliers that ruin it for everybody.
Well, I normally I don't care, but it's just like so weird when in the same day, like it's
I know.
like,
Usually you
what are
ignore it,
saying?
and so do I. I think it's just like you said, rough day, emotions spent. So much is going wrong on both sides for us today, and then all of a sudden it's like, grah.
Well, listen, Red Comet Man, thank you for the $50, man, super chat that came in a while ago, and I'm sorry the 50 thing didn't play. I don't know why the super chat one doesn't play anymore. I'll fix
Did you
it.
just donate to Joe?
Keep saying I'll fix it.
Did you just donate to Joe? Thank you for the donation.
JD Venom.
Because you donated.
He's an OG.
I'm going to fist myself in the bunghole.
And this is why I say to myself, people are fucking retarded, can't come on here and just have fun. You are not part of the channel, you are not relevant. Humble yourself, sit back and enjoy. If you want to get over, put in the work and stop leeching off Joe's work.
JD Venom, thanks for the $9, man. Yeah, it's weird, dude. It's bizarre when you look at people that, you know what I mean? The only thing they have is because from this show, and then you sit there and fucking just bash it and try to be like, I'm going to fucking fuck with this guy's life forever until he, like, I don't know, until what he dies? I don't know. JD Venom, thanks for the $9, bro. I don't understand that. I never understand doing that to people. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, Joe. Shut the fuck up.
No.
You deserve all of this. You've done this to me every day.
No, I haven't.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Karma comes back.
I'm gonna suck
now
your
I
dick.
know how it feels.
No.
Fuck you.
Fuck you,
are about
Ryback.
to get a heart attack, piece of shit.
I hope I die.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna finish in you.
Nah, see, with Ryback, it's a joke. It's like we're fucking around. Like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
I don't go around saying Ryback said something he didn't. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Is when I'm critiquing Ryback or I'm joking and shitting on him. Dude, I don't care if people shit on me. If they're making fun of me in the joke or whatever. Who cares? But it's like, dude, when you DM me saying like, I know you're all the accounts and I'm coming to get in, like, fight me in real life. It's like, what? Or that I'm blocking
that's
people. Or that I'm banning somebody that I'm not banning. You know?
Yeah,
Don't,
or we're silencing people and we're hiding comments.
Yeah.
Did you just donate
that part
to
I
Joe?
don't care. Who cares?
Thank you for the donation.
Oh my God, kill
We're saying that
Alabama!
we can't take criticism and stuff, and that's
going to
bullshit.
fist
Yeah, yeah, definitely can take
myself
criticism. I'm a critic myself.
in the bunghole.
What's up, bro?
Yo.
Sorry I've been away. am getting a house, so I've been busy getting that ready.
Oh!
I love the Wrestler Comedy Podcast. I fucking died laughing. Take care, dude.
Hey, Khali, Bama, man, that means a lot, dude. Thanks for coming back to say that, and thanks for $25, man. $25, and you love the Wrestlers on Wrestlers. I got more coming.
And awesome on getting a house, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really fucking... That guy's been trying for a long time. Khali, Bama, baby. Thank you, brother.
Awesome for him.
Khali, Bama.
Yeah, with Peacock, it is a bit of a mess still. They don't have a lot of content. They only have sparse pay-per-views here and there for WCW. WWE's missing a bunch of WrestleManias, and they'll keep uploading, but so far the transition has been slow. People said that there's issues with the live stream of the WWE network on Peacock, but I guess it's like to each their own. Some people are having no issues. Other people are just total disarray. Things aren't loading, searches aren't working. So today's the first day. They got to work out the kinks. We'll see. Hopefully it works well Sunday, because that's going to be a pretty piss poor night if we don't get this pay-per-view off the ground on Peacock. But if you're looking for the content, when you sign into Peacock, right at the top there's all different categories, and there is a specific category for WWE. Click on that and it'll bring you to everything, and you could search from there.
And Jake, tomorrow, let's not forget real quick, the Zack Snyder fucking cut, right?
That's today, actually. I'm already an hour into it.
Oh, I've never seen it. So my whole thing, I'm going to give you a clean review of the movie. Never saw it.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. I'm very excited.
I'm excited.
At all. I wish I didn't see the Joss Whedon version of it, because...
Kind of ruins it, yeah.
In a sense, it doesn't ruin it, but it makes me appreciate this one more. But it's like, you somewhat know what's coming at certain times, so it's not a total surprise of a story, granted, but they've done some excellent changes so far, and not to sound overhyped, but like in a non-spoiler way of explaining it, they add little bits of context, even if it's 3 or 30 seconds. It added such a great deal of importance to a scene that it changed the entire context of how this scene played out. Just by adding a little bit of an explanation beforehand, everything was viewed in a different way. It was just, it's really interesting how Joss Whedon brutalized this movie.
Oh yeah, man. I thank God I haven't seen it. Like, so luckily my thing will be smooth and nice, and if I get to it, my concern is I do have to get up early tomorrow. So now I'm like, if I don't know, man, maybe
you
tonight.
won't get through it tonight. I'm the same way. We got the twins in the morning and doctors after that, but I will. I'm an hour into it already. I knew I was going to have to watch it in sections, unfortunately. So, speaking about tidbits of wrestling, I do have a bunch of little news bits, but I got a lot of them. So, effective now, according to several people reporting, WWE's change is that they want all stars to work through the commercial breaks. They're saying that not only does it keep you warmed up, but it continues in the ring story, and it's a great practice before you start to go live with fans again. They don't want people to fall out of practice. So I think that's a reasonable thing to ask of the talent. Don't stop wrestling while you're in a commercial
I can't believe they stop anyway. I would, you know what I mean? You could put the whole thing up on YouTube later as a gimmick.
Exactly. So the fact that they're stopping baffles me entirely.
Like, whatever match is deemed to be the best match of the night, why aren't they filming the whole thing and then say, and don't forget, guys, after Raw goes off the air, this match is going to be available in full on YouTube, uninterrupted. So then you can actually go watch whatever the best match was deemed of the night, uninterrupted on YouTube. That'd be wicked cool.
That would be great. And yeah, like you said, full, uninterrupted, uncensored, whatever you want to call it. That's ideal, especially main events. Now, we did say, we've been alerting people all week. WWE changed their on-sale date for tickets for WrestleMania. They went ahead and moved their on-sale date to this Friday. They're doing ticket packages for both nights. I'm not the only one to say this. Brian Alvarez has, as well as several others, but I think it is shitty that they haven't announced who's going to be at least main eventing, they could say, each night. Because if you only have the ability to purchase one ticket, and you really want to see said star, I really want to see Bobby Lashley, I'm going to buy a ticket to night 2, and then he ends up main eventing night 1, I'm going to be really disappointed because they didn't, let me know. It was different years ago when WrestleMania was all just one night, so you knew you were going to see, that match happen. But now they're selling tickets, and you don't know, so they're basically trying to force people into going both nights, and that kind of, defeats the purpose of limited seating as well. Vince was denied by, basically what happened down in Florida. Raymond James Stadium made it so It's going to be 25,000 people approximately each night. Vince did not get his way to do the biggest show since the pandemic. So that's why WWE went ahead and they held off on the tickets so they could revise their seating chart. One thing interesting to note about the seating chart, though, is that WWE is going to go ahead and have the pirate ship as part of the Buccaneers pirate ship. That's going to be part of the WrestleMania stage itself.
That's
so they're definitely doing something with the pirate ship this year.
They got to have a pirate ship. We want them to go through the ship, like go off the plank and get beaten up all over the ship. They got to do it.
It's definitely going to happen because it's part of the stage. It's part of the tarped off area that they have set for the stage on the ticket seating charts because the ship's always there. And WWE is at WrestleMania is giving away free masks and checking fans' temperatures as well. Also, when you buy tickets, you have to do so in pods. So they're doing their best to adhere by, CDC and social distancing rules. Also, with that, you have to sign a liability waiver for fans attending WrestleMania. So basically what they're saying is that you recognize COVID is extremely dangerous and can lead to severe illness and death. It is believed to spread mainly from person to person. In many locations, prohibited the congregation of groups of people. It goes on to say that upon buying tickets, you recognize that the COVID-19 pandemic is a real issue and attending such an event is a possible risk, not to be held at fault for, whoever you buy the tickets from in WWE. So you have to sign a waiver saying that if you get COVID, that they're not at fault, that you agree that there is a risk you might get sick.
I mean, I'd sign that waiver because, listen,
you don't need to go to WrestleMania. You don't. This is a luxury. It's a risk to go out during the pandemic. If you want to go, sign the waiver, and that's how it is. There's a high survival rate for a reason. People are getting more and more vaccinated as the days go on. That's it.
Right.
No matter which side you stand on it, it's still respectful. Have the masks. They're giving away masks for free at Mania. That's good. And just go there, be loud, enjoy the show. What drives me nuts is, people have to wear masks still post-vaccination. All right, whatever. But they're telling people not to yell on roller coasters and to not sing at concerts. And so what's the point of reopening if you're going to be so limited and so, scared of living your life? That's for another podcast on, Corrupted Pod at some point in time. But continuing this, NXT television stars Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae were not there this Wednesday. Also, Timothy Thatcher, Alexander Wolf, Leon Ruff, Isaiah Scott were all supposed to have a match. That didn't happen. So those are the people expected to be sick with COVID at this time. At least 30% of the NXT roster is said to have a COVID outbreak. So that's a huge amount of people. I don't know if that's definitely the numbers. I've heard various reports. But we do know we didn't see any of the people I named, and that was reported by Meltzer himself on Wrestling Observer. So...
Wow.
Filing up after that, Kylie Ray is going to make her pro wrestling return. She's going to be doing this at Warrior Wrestling in Chicago. She's been talking a lot about the mental health issues she had previously, and now we're going to go ahead and see her return. So good for her, I guess. Wish her the best. Andrade himself.
Fuck Kylie Ray. I'm sick of her. No, fuck this. I'm not going to let it go. Fuck her. Shut up, Kylie Ray. Go smile in the mirror and stay home and cook a dinner for somebody. All right? Go cook a fucking dinner. Go do what you're good at and cook a fucking meal.
And I respect mental health, but she had screwed over a few other companies, and I don't know how much of that played into mental health or her just being difficult to work with.
She sucks, man. She's like 3 strikes, you're out with her. Go fucking grab a smiley face, stuff it up your ass.
Shit bum.
Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker was a great match, no doubt.
Hell yeah, baby. Yo,
E-Murder dropping a little bomb himself there. Damn.
Thank you, E-Murder. $20 drop. The sympathy donos are coming in. E-Murder, thank you, man.
Yeah, like what Marvelous said.
Holy
how long
shit.
till she quits again, right?
How long till who quits?
Until Kylie quits again. She'll go ahead, she'll get the title, and she'll walk out for this place, too. I think she actually even holds the title from Tessa from this place, actually. But she'll leave after this show, or she just won't show.
Good Lord.
As I was saying about Andrade, he tweeted out saying...
Imagine she didn't show. Oh, no, it would be really funny is if she fucking showed up, but, like, they didn't get the fucking... Instead, she showed up, like, gothic and weird and acted like The Undertaker. and she didn't start that. She went out there like that, and then changed her attitude and just went off the script and was crazy.
Just forget the smiley Khali. She's the Debbie Downer,
like she,
totally just miserable.
But it's not planned, right? Like, so even on TV, it looks like a storyline. She's right at the ring and she's going like this, and then like she stays there way too long, and she's like, and then after a few minutes she goes like this, and they're like, okay, don't. What is Khali doing? She seems like she's almost frozen, and then eventually she goes. And then she just like gets all evil. Like, I mean, basically Alexa Bliss ripped her off, right? So like she probably feels she was ripped off with that thing. So she just acts like Alexa Bliss now, like evil. And then like people in the back are like, what is she doing? She
had more of a Bailey vibe than anything initially.
Somebody's asking Tony, like, Tony, did you book this? No, I don't know what the hell she's doing.
TK is like, no, this is not me. So.
No, I don't know what's happening right now. That'd be so funny, dude. And then she's fired.
Hilarious. So she's just this complete, gothed out, total downer mess.
Then she pulls out her front butt in front of everybody.
There we go. Muff diving. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, then she goes, and she climbs to the top rope, and she goes, this is called the muffin! And then she pulls her pants down.
This is Fupa power, and then she just slams it right. It's a Bronco Buster, but she's doing it with her, camel toe.
Now it's at that point that I would start asking the question. Like, I think she's got she does have a mental problem. Like, I think she does have some kind of.
She said she's had,
She's got the Lars Sullivan problem.
She's just like Lars Sullivan.
What, appearing in same-sex porn? That one?
Well, yeah, he was in gay porn. And also in message boards saying bad things about black people.
Well, yeah, that was my next guess. So she did that as well.
But her thing is different. Hers is way less. I don't know what her thing is. I don't know. Like, I get his anxiety, in a way.
I get the anxiety.
I don't know. Like,
anxiety
I've had people come at me. I've had a whole fucking army of Keemstars people coming at me and saying and digging up things of me and going crazy. And it was pretty bad for a couple of days. I did have some mental stuff. I'll be honest. I was a little bit. It's scary. You don't understand what it's like until when that many people are coming at you for all these things and saying they're going to hurt you, kill you, scratch you.
It's hundreds per second for days. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do understand, but at the same time, there is a part of me too that's not that afraid, because I'm like, I know me, so in the end, I don't give a shit because I still know me. Like, I know that I'm not a certain way or another. So even though there's this just 10,000 things of me, it's like I still know I don't have a problem, so I'll just leave leave the internet for a week or a couple days and come back, and not a problem. So, with Lars Sullivan though, I mean, I don't know, but his and her situation seem identical, and I'm trying to think, we always try to think back in the 90s and 80s and even in the 2000s, nobody ever left like these people have been doing. Other than Stone Cold.
Out. That's what I was bringing up with Andrade. Him as well. He said that all the rumors were true, and he doesn't know what the future holds. He wanted to make his dreams come true, and he thanked everybody. But what I know is that puts Charlotte in hot water. But that's another person seemingly disappearing.
She's untouchable though, so it's kind of okay. I mean, she's kind of an untouchable thing.
She is, but untouchable to a certain extent. But now it doesn't look like she might get that match at Mania against Asuka. We've heard that might not happen. So.
I still think she's gonna. I don't think they're gonna do this to her over him.
She might. You never know, though. You don't know what's to believe. And Vince is very petty. He gets angry. I mean, we knew they rejected Andrade's release papers, and Jim Ross says that's because AEW is viewed finally as a threat. Because right now, during pandemic with COVID, Vince should be letting go essentially of everybody because there's no competition for them to go to. For the most part. As far as touring, but he obviously views AEW as a threat, or else he would let these people go. Why have someone who you have on contract that is refusing to work that is just going to sit out their contract and do nothing for you?
I don't get it.
What's the purpose of keeping them? What do you get for this?
Jake, look what I got again.
What's this now?
Have you seen this?
Ooh, the head massager.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember you showing this off the other day.
Yeah, not only does it get rid of these little headache things I have sometimes.
Definitely need one of those, yeah.
But you can put your dick in it.
You can. It's like one of those auto blows.
And on top of that, I guess it's supposed to do something for hair follicles too. I mean, mine's too far gone, but other people say that it cleans the scalp out and everything.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, this thing feels fucking amazing.
I'm sure it does. And Angel, it's not all internet. These things follow you outside of the
they do. They do.
world.
Yep. But sometimes they don't, and so you are right though. In like a lot of times you can just disconnect for a little bit.
You can,
but there are some times where you can't. Where you can't sometimes.
Like in your case, where this is your livelihood, you know.
Right. It's a little bit different. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh my God! Look at this.
Like you said, another one is Keith Lee, and he's addressing his absence. Saying, "I hear and I see you guys. I see the messages. One day I will explain, what's really going on. But
Which
for now,
that's an ominous
I appreciate
statement.
the support. It's very ominous. It's very weird. And he's like, "I miss you guys too. Just know that." So that's odd. And then you heard rumors started now about it's weird when you think about it, and it almost feels like WWE set this up. I can't prove it by any means, but we hear everything about them trying to discredit Zelina Vega, right? And then we knew that happened. They tried to cut her down. Thea Trinidad got fired, because of the third party stuff. She also tried to unionize, or at least bring up and discuss it. Her husband, Aleister Black, has not been seen on TV for months and months, and now it's being made to seem like Zelina Vega cheated on Aleister Black. And whatever proof that they had was apparently just found to be photoshopped bullshit. So there was tweets and evidence that was fake, and that was what was used in Facebook groups to insinuate that she was cheating on Aleister Black.
Dude,
it was very weird timing. That
this world is sick, bro. This world is sick.
It was so bizarre that these threats came at this point, and then certain sites picked this shit up and turn it into news when it didn't need to be. So I'm here to say this is obvious fake. All of the supposed proof that's there is fake nonsense. If you as soon as you look at it, you can tell it's absolutely fake. So none of it's legitimate. She's not cheating on her husband and didn't cheat on her. I mean, maybe, well, at least in this context, I can't speak for anything, but for what they're insinuating, this didn't happen. It's just people, trying to cause problems. And, it's unfortunate that that's what we get. But as I mentioned before, too, Dave Meltzer was also speaking on Wrestling Observer saying that thankfully, everyone will be cleared in 10 to 14 days that has COVID now, so it shouldn't do much to affect or change the TakeOver Stand and Deliver card before WrestleMania. So that's good. At least we'll might have an issue with some of the build till then, but at least it won't cancel or change the matchups.
Yeah. Shit, I don't have anything else to say to that really. Just other than it's just disappointing, and for Keith Lee to say that's. Dude, because the one thing,
Aleister, all these guys just not being there, it's worrisome.
But Keith Lee values the fans so much, so he's gonna find a way to say something, and he says, "Someday I'll tell you about it." Yeah, dude, that is so like.
And we did get a little bit of confirmation that WWE talent are not supposed to interact with AEW talent. The only time that they were given any type of grace and green light was for the passing of Brodie Lee.
Right.
And by the way, we just passed his 1 year debut in AEW.
Crazy.
Isn't that absolutely amazing that 1 year ago today, well, now yesterday, because we're half hour past midnight, but on the 18th, both Matt Hardy and Brodie Lee debuted, and he was supposed to debut in his hometown. So that was so upsetting that this did not happen. But his wife, Amanda, posted a really heartfelt tribute saying how 1 year ago you bet on yourself. My money was always on you. It wasn't the debut you envisioned. Rochester would have went crazy, but it's okay. You rolled with it. You were the happiest I had seen you in years. You got to show the world what I always saw. Life went off the rails, and now it's my turn to roll with it. I'm forever thankful for all Elite Wrestling and the place in our lives for the past 365 days. They have shaped who I am and who our family is. The best thing I can say to everyone out there, work hard, chase your dreams, roll with the punches, and bet on yourself. You know what that means. So I thought that was absolutely beautiful. I wanted to share that. He's greatly missed. And I'm glad that his son is still being included and carries on the legacy there. It's touching that they're using him.
Yeah.
Speaking of legacy, Shawn Michaels came out and admitted to the New York Post that he heavily regrets that he did the Saudi match.
Because they made the action figure. All because of the action figure. I'm telling you, it's the fucking action figure.
That bald action figure is something else. But
Where he's looking like Walker, Texas Ranger, but without the hat. And he's like...
the interviewer asked him if he regretted doing the match, and he says, I do. I had no idea that from Mark's standpoint, he was looking at it as it could be the one he could walk away on. For me, it was fun. It was just a chance to be with my buddies. All I can do is apologize to the guys. And he said that he won't ever go back into the ring again, though.
Scott, I'm not going to save you, brother. Get the fuck out of my chat.
They just don't learn.
He didn't really do anything today, but I'm not going to save you, brother. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to save you. I don't care if people hate you and me, or you hate whatever. I don't give a fuck.
$100. It's donation time, motherfucker.
Welsh.
Hey, appreciate you, Joe and Jake.
Oh, salama halalala. D. Welsh, man. Holy fuck, brother. Thank you. D. Welsh with a Welsh bomb.
A bomb's away.
D. Welsh, thank you, dude. Holy shit, bro. Out of nowhere. That's Paul White. Sorry. Let me play a little clip for you. Thank you, D. Welsh. You shoot me?
Joe, I swear to God, if you don't stop, I will shoot you, Joe Cronin.
Oh, boy. At least you never said that I didn't put you on the show. D. Welsh, thanks for the $100, man. Holy motherfuck of hell, man. D. Welsh. All right, what else we got? That derailed me. But appreciate that.
D. Welsh being a sexy son of a bitch.
He did do something bad to Bullfrog, but
we're beyond that.
I lashed him.
The frog forgave him, and
you know what's funny is they're like friends. They're friends the other day. They're like on a call together having a party. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I was hoping the frog moved on, and that was the point.
Yeah, but then they got in a fight. That's the funny thing is like D. Welsh doxes Frog, which isn't funny. It's fucked up, and he knows that. But then they become friends. And then they're talking together for hours and hours and hours and hours. And then they get in a fight.
You don't have
I don't fucking know. I can't figure.
Respect each other. Just get along.
I can't figure any of this stuff out. Yeah, I don't know. Well, get in a fight. Just don't do anything beyond that. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Blow off some steam, but
just hug each other. Please hug each other.
The one story that we don't know the true legitimacy of, but I heard this a few weeks back, and I brought it up to my buddy, and I was like, should I talk about this out of nowhere? And he's like, there's no anything reliable with it. Don't mention it. It sounds really stupid. I said, all right, I'm not going to mention it. And then WWE went ahead and they tagged Logan Paul in a tweet saying, we got, they're basically goading him.
Yeah.
And he responds to WWE. So, they said this is going to be doing big numbers, Logan Paul numbers, because that's what Sami Zayn is talking about, his conspiracy, and that's what he says on SmackDown. So they tweet that out. Logan Paul says, we'll see. And then from there, it kind of starts to build into a thing where now Sami Zayn's saying, I hope you're not just messing around. I want you to look into conspiracy against me, because Logan Paul has done a few, conspiracy documentaries himself, Flat Earth, and a few other things. What I had heard initially was that there is a tentatively planned boxing. 3 weeks ago, I heard there was a tentatively planned boxing match coming up for YouTubers and TikTokers. And if it was to happen, it's because the interest fell off for Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd wanted to have the fight with Logan. It was supposed to be this big money draw. No one got into it. No one really cared about it. So Floyd never signed the contract. Logan got upset, obviously, because that was going to be a huge payday for him. But no one saw any, and the only thing was Mayweather's going to win no matter what. He's not going to lose. He's undefeated. And all you're going to see is Logan Paul get his ass kicked. So would people pay to see that? It didn't seem like, everybody was willing. They would just want to go on Twitter and catch the GIF. So there was no chatter for it. So Logan Paul has been passing around ideas, trying to find ways to be relevant. One of the things was him expressing interest with WWE, just like Gronk for Mania, and talking about possibly being a host. Well, it turned into an idea being passed around of him possibly facing a legend like Goldberg.
No.
Again, take this all with a grain of salt. I don't know if anything's legitimate, but
you think Goldberg will be at WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
You think Goldberg will be at WrestleMania though? Because he's got to be. Right?
I imagine he's going to be at WrestleMania. I think that's going to be a lock. I think he's going to do something, and we're going to see him after Fastlane. Next week or the week after.
Jake,
I
almost
could you imagine Logan Paul in a match at all? I mean, they're already doing it with Bad Bunny, and sadly, the Bad Bunny effect isn't working as well as they thought it would. The initial draw was huge. People bought the merchandise.
Well, the merch was big because his fans wanted different merch. It's like when Hot
but
Topic
this week, he was the lowest rated segment on Raw entirely, and people were not happy that he just relinquished and handed over the belt. So could you imagine if they involve Logan Paul at all in any type of match? I mean, that's embarrassing.
I'll tell you something. The Logan Paul fans, first of all, they're too late, right? The Logan Paul fans are kind of growing up more.
They're a bit older now. They're not as young as they once were.
They should have hit the Logan Paul stuff 4 years ago. If they did that, then because
they should have got him when he needed to clean up his image after the Suicide Forest stuff.
Yes, and on top of that, all those kids would have been perfect to maybe get into wrestling for the first time, right?
Exactly, because he was at that ideal. Well, not he, but he was. I shouldn't say ideal, but for him, for what he wanted, that was his ideal demographic. He got the 8 to 16-year-olds,
and the wrestling types would love him.
And that's what wrestling wants. I mean, that's why we have Green Slime, and they're making a show for children that wrestling fans try and adapt to their own ways. That's really what WWE is doing. So, but just having him
didn't you make
be included at all is crazy.
Scott, didn't you literally shit on me and say Leah? I don't even know. I don't want to get into it, but Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking hilarious. You don't have to watch the show. You can just leave. If you don't. Just leave the shows, man. Just go do something else.
I said Scott once, talking about Scott Frame.
Oh,
and he had a multiple-hour podcast cut on me. I know, but I'm saying, I said Scott talking about Scott Frame and had a multiple-hour podcast cut because I was talking shit about Scott.
When was that?
It wasn't him. This is a long time ago.
Okay, that's why I don't remember. I'm
you can't say anything.
Oh my God, just Jesus. I mean, bless his heart. I mean, I'm not going to do a 5-hour fucking show on shitting on his life and stuff. I mean,
I hope he's doing well.
I don't do that bully stuff.
Quit drinking.
Yeah, man. We hope you're. I mean, I really do. I really do hope he's okay because he does seem tapped out.
Quit drinking. Go get therapy. I just signed back up for therapy. It's good. Helps you.
I actually was dialing in my phone trying to figure out how to do that one day, not that long ago, because first time I was feeling like that. I'm like, I don't know who to call. What do I call? I was looking up psychiatrists. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, maybe Jake, you hook me up with your person. I can do virtual ones now too.
So. That's all it is now. It's telehealth, at least from what
I know this sounds gay, but remember that life's too short to waste time and argue on the internet. Let's have a good old orgy and see who creams first. Oh. BTW, my new YouTube vid is coming soon. Shameless plug in my bunghole.
Well, Ed's View, I'll plug you all day because you're not a psycho. Ed's View, you let me know when it's out because I can't wait. Konnichiwa. All the way in Japan, Mr. Ed's View, more normal than most of the American wrestling fan audience, somehow. Thank you, Ed's View. Oh my God, is there that many? Wow. We actually got a couple coming in. Nazmul's coming up. You know what's, I was working with a couple people the other day with similar name. I'm trying to think of her name. It was,
Shitbum.
It wasn't Shitbum. No.
You're awesome, Joe. Continue what you're doing.
Nazmul. Hussein, what's up, Nazmul Hussein? How you doing, Hussein? Appreciate it, brother. Oh, we're good, man. I'm fine. I like to release sometimes, and I like to do it on the air because it's entertaining. Well, some people are probably like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" What the fucking wrestling show was he fucking doing? But sometimes you got to let it out, man. And listen, now I've got to do some repair work on my hole. I mean, dude, I fucking. Some of my freakouts are some of the funnest times ever for me. I look back on them and enjoy it. Like the one, the PlayStation 4. Well, that was unfortunate that we lost that, but that was
yeah. Wish that didn't get broken. But.
Oh my good Joe. Fuck you, man. I'm tired
oh my
of
God,
your
Ryback! I swear to God,
every
Ryback!
Fucking day. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you, piece of shit.
Fuck you,
Show
piece
up
of
to court,
shit.
you a...
You're a fuckhead. You're a fuckhead. I'll fuck your head.
I actually talked to Bullfrog the other day, and I actually called on his Ryback. I don't know if I got that though. If I clipped that, you ever seen Ryback work out? Like, he really looks like he's intensely lifting, and like he's like struggling as he lifts, like he almost like he's being raped. Let me see if I find it.
Me, Mr.
Let's see if I find it. This might be it. Let me see if this is it.
I could play.
Let's see. Oh, here it is.
I would keep myself. I'd call the Bullfrog gay. What's going on, Bullfrog? How you doing?
Fine.
You're on with the big guy right now.
I'm pissed off.
You know what happens? Bullfrog, you know what happens when you get on with the big guy? You want me to lift my cock up for you right now?
I'm really not in the mood. I'm pissed off.
Damn good mood, Bullfrog. Listen to this. I'm gonna do one squat right now, free for you. Listen to this. Yeah, fuck it. Listen, I'm gonna pass the phone off to Joe Cronin now really quickly, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a shit. Joe, take the phone before it. Fuck you.
Alright, man, I don't know why you do this every time. I let you live in the basement, and this is what you do? Move on the phone with you, fucking dad. Hello?
Yeah,
what are you doing? Ryback, the bathroom's over there. That's the sink, Ryback.
There, I got him to laugh. See that? He laughed.
Oh my god. He does this all the time.
But yeah, I'm pissed off, dude.
He went back down, but I'm pissed off, man. I got him to laugh for a second, damn it. Damn it, he laughed. And it was funny.
Did you just donate to Joe? Did you just donate
He was so
to Joe?
miserable.
Thank you for
Oh,
the
shit,
donation.
Firebird. What up, Firebird?
And because you donated, I'm going to feast myself.
He fucking banned all his moderators. It was fucking... Oh, my God.
I'm a spy. I watch you take a sexy shower, take a shit, and make love to a beautiful woman named Leah. I'm a spy that's also watching your title like Bullfrog watches little kids.
Oh, my God, Firebird. What's going on, man? I got to bring back the $10 one and the $9.50, the $9. The fucking exploding Brock Lesnar $9. I got to get it all back. It's been so time. It's been hard to get the time to do it all. It's ridiculous what I have to go through now. But it's okay. It's all so we don't get fucked over. Appreciate it, though, brother. Thanks, Firebird. We are going to get to the predictions in a minute.
Shit bomb.
We'll let these play.
My cover is blown. I am a spy.
to donate twice, but
My
whatever.
spy number is 008.
Love you guys, just saying hi. Sorry about the drama, had to move across the country to get away from it. Gar to AZ. Cheap plug channels are up and running again. It's Shawn_Gamer. Google me lol. Love y'all.
Yo, what up, Shawn the Gamer? We also had a donation from Casey is Raw.
Yeah, Casey said he was a spy. We already knew you were a traitor, Casey.
We knew it.
Between chats, you were in 008.
What's Shawn the Gamer talking about, though? What does he mean he had to move across the country?
I kind of didn't hear all of that. I was trying to catch it.
Shawn the Gamer said...
He said, hey, Joe and Jake, didn't mean to donate twice, whatever. I love you guys. Just saying hi. Sorry about the...
He said drama had to move across the country.
Did you just donate to Joe?
To get away from it.
Did you just donate to Joe?
Interesting.
Thank you for the donation. And because you donated...
O.J. Simpson, $14.
Myself. In the bunghole.
I can't believe OJ's here. I kill another white bitch. You know how many white bitches I kill?
KJCS World, it's yours truly. Well, this a man killed a woman 3 blocks down from me.
Oh.
I went to the crime scene and saw the body and I was upset.
Why would you
The
do
killer
that?
didn't do a good job in stabbing and cutting the bitch. I would have cut that white bitch up.
Oh.
Take care.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
OJ.
I mean, that kind of reminds me of one of the viewer-submitted questions I had on the Unapologetic and Completely Random podcast, episode 2 today, that's now up on your Patreon.
Ooh.
I had a very special guest, and one of the user-submitted questions was actually, if you were a serial killer, how would you and who would you capture as your victim, and how would you kill them? And this person went into great detail. It was very, very disturbingly interesting.
I got to put it over real quick because I would be screwed up if I didn't do this. Guys, your support obviously means a lot to us. Thank you for doing it, not only in the donations, but on Patreon. And today, dude, I put up Wrestlers on Wrestlers, which is a funny little comedy skit on Patreon. Jake put up a over 1 hour podcast today with a special guest that you can hear now on Patreon. And we put questions for Out of Nowhere, which you're going to answer. And I put up a Note to Self, episode 31. Over 7 years of Note to Self. And I put up an episode today while I was driving around and had a little rant there. So there's 3 things that went up today on Patreon. Please check it out, especially Jake's. It's a real long episode. Some of the stuff is in the $5 category, and a couple of the things I think are in every category, though, so everybody can hear them. And there'll be a few things in the $10 category at the end of the week. So check those out. Just wanted to put over the Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, or download the Patreon app on your phone, whatever it is. And you can save on your data plan with tons of audio, bonus stuff, shit's everywhere. And we're at 298 patrons right now. So we're almost about to hit 300. If anybody's out there that has $1 or $2 and you want to check it out for the first time ever, now's the time. It would be really appreciative, and I think you'll like it. You'll end up staying. Plus, you can go back and download thousands of everything I've done and we've done and past shows and all the crazy old stuff. There's fucking over 1,000 items to download, including tons of other YouTube link things and just shit you... Like, dude, Patreon is full of stuff, and it's usually pretty good stuff, so you'll get a kick out of it if you've never been on there. And there's a lot of people having fun, and we're having a good time, and we have just a massive Patreon group of friends, and everybody has a good time, and hopefully, people will start coming together more coming up here in the future now, in the next couple of days and weeks, and people forgive each other and move on, stop lying about each other and everybody, and just have a good time and get back to being normal and start being fucking crazy. And nobody's banned from anything, so you ever hear that? That's just the biggest hot pile of shit you ever heard ever. Unless somebody's just trolling or trying to attack you constantly for no reason. I mean, then you're going to fucking go away. But, I mean, nobody's, going to get banned for any other reason, unless you're being a malicious person or you're just being a piece of garbage on purpose. And that's obvious. But, other than that, I don't ban you for having a different wrestling opinion than me, like fucking New York man, JD, I don't do that. You have a different opinion, I'm not going to ban you like JD does or somebody like that.
I've always welcomed differing opinions.
Especially if your opinion is, listen, I do like to stab people. No, I'm just, okay, so anyway, on to the next thing. We got one more dono, and then we'll get back to the wrestling. We got to get moving.
Listen, Joe out here knocking out mics. He told that us step up and fight. Yo, Jake out here staying sexy. Watch out for Bullfrog, he gets smellisty. Yo, Bulldog is something I mastered, that's why I give Debbie a shoulder ride backwards.
Oh shit, I thought they were done. Drew just sent me something. Drew just sent me off the rails that I got to put up. I think I got freaked out when he got that last one fucking when they came for him. The Acclaimed.
I know, and
Thanks,
the
Acclaimed.
crappiest part of all that is, but thank you, the Acclaimed. And I'm getting more into the Acclaimed as they continue to wrestle on AEW Dark.
Yeah.
They've had some singles matches more recently, obviously, but Caster's really entertaining, and I like what they're doing. So, but yeah, it sucks that of all things to get you banned for, you figure out of all the things people have discussed on all the shows, that's what. It's just like a topical,
because they got it in the algorithm. Don't talk about the C word and the M word, and if it's real or not or what medical, don't get into it. Don't do it.
Speaking of real, it is fully confirmed that first announced on Corey Graves' podcast, Eric Bischoff is the latest inductee to the WWE Hall of Fame, fresh off of his most recent visit to AEW Dynamite. That's right.
Doesn't that one feel like they did that one on purpose? Like, no, he's ours.
Absolutely. That was intentional. Molly Holly was also announced as well. She's one that certainly I feel deserves it. She was a pioneer for the women's division for many years, even shaved her head just to have the women's title defended on WrestleMania pay-per-view. I mean, she always tried to fight for women's, rights on the card, and I give her a ton of credit for that. She was definitely ahead of her time.
Let me ask you something, Jake. Is this the most 80s looking 90s photo. Like
that is like 88 in a nutshell.
But this is like
that is like a time capsule. Uncle Jesse meets it's got that
But it's from
80s,
1994 or something. Like this is like 94.
It's got to be 93.
But it looks like
maybe,
the 80s. It looks now it starts looking like the 80s.
Well, he always had that 80s look for a long time
Right.
anyways, trying to look cool, but you figure now the first Hall of Fame class is being inducted from last year because Bischoff wasn't included with the NWO. But now he's going to be in the Hall of Fame class, so why not include him as well with the NWO? You've got Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, you've got X-Pac, Sean Waltman, and then Eazy-E is getting his own induction. Why not make it all together? Have Bischoff here, go ahead and have Eric be included with the NWO. That makes more sense to me than anything else. So AJ says that's actually a photo from 97. And I could believe it, too. He kept that look for so long.
That's what I mean. Like, it's the most 80s looking 90s photo. But like younger kids probably think that's the 80s. And it's like, no, that was actually just the 90s. But he looks like the 80s. It's funny. I don't know. Or maybe they think it's the 90s and they think the 90s looks like the 80s. But it's like, no, it's just that he looks like he's from the 80s. It's kind of like how I look like I'm from the 90s in the 2021s. I fucking dress like it's the 90s.
Think about how big this class is right now. The 2021 class includes the 2020 class. Dave Batista, JBL, the British Bulldog, Jushin Thunder Liger, the NWO, the Bella Twins, Molly Holly, and Eric Bischoff.
Wow.
They should not add anyone else, or that Hall of Fame is going to be 700 hours long.
Especially if it's like virtual or
JBL,
something.
Batista, the Bulldog. And virtual sucks. I'm sorry. That's really disappointing. You couldn't fit 1,000 fans check beforehand into Raymond James Stadium and do it that way? Come on. Couldn't put them in the CWC and get 100 fans lined around there and then take the ring out and just let the wrestlers sit there in folding chairs and masks? I mean, there were ways to do this. Doing it virtual feels like such a cop-out.
I
mean, they couldn't put it off again, I get, but...
What? But, I mean, I guess the one... I don't know, man, like, what... Couldn't they do a third night at WrestleMania and just, like you said, like have a couple thousand people there or something? Why can't they do that? What's wrong? Like, they're already doing all this other shit. I don't know, man. Like, I feel bad for the...
They could have done it and limited it and done it that way. So, they could have... Remember how in the middle of WrestleMania... They always go ahead and say, here's our Hall of Fame class, and they show everybody.
Yeah.
They could have done it that way and given everybody 5 minutes for a speech over the 2 nights, split it in half.
Well, they still might bring them out, right, for the WrestleMania. That thing.
Maybe, but I haven't heard any confirmation for that. So
I don't think you will. I think it will just happen. I don't even think that's a notable thing yet. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't know.
And last bit of news before we get into predictions, I know we're running up against it, is Danny Burch was definitely injured on NXT yesterday. Burch suffered a separated shoulder. This is a terrible thing to happen for the NXT Tag Champs. This is confirmed by Brian Alvarez, F4W. So this is
poor
definite.
Oney Lorcan, bro. Oh my God.
They were taking a suplex to Karrion Kross, and he reversed it, and then Burch landed awkwardly on his shoulder, and that injured him. And they're likely going to have to relinquish the tag team titles. I mean, he's 39 years old. So the time frame for his return, if he needs surgery, who knows if this is not career ending? I hope not.
No.
39 is not that old, but the body heals differently. So who knows if it takes him a year to return?
That's 8 months to a year.
Yeah, that's unfortunate when they're on such a great tear with the Pat McAfee stuff, and they go ahead and manage to make themselves quite the hit with the tag titles.
Hopefully, you know what I'd like to see them do is vacate the belts, give Oney Lorcan some other partner, like have that be the story that he's going to go out and get another partner, and vacate the belts, have a tournament, and then literally like Oney Lorcan could win them back again with his other partner, and they could go right back to it, or maybe his partner is, I don't know. Fuck, I mean, oh God, that just sucks. It's just always something in NXT right now. Someone's always getting fucking hurt.
Getting injured. And just to go back, Rostafa, Thursday and Friday, no, what they're doing here is they're filming it on Tuesday, March 30th, and then the April 1st. They are splitting it in 2 nights, but that's when they're filming it. They're not airing it live. And then the taped Hall of Fame special is going to air on the network on Tuesday, April 6th. Monday is going to be Raw. Tuesday is going to be the Hall of Fame. Wednesday and Thursday, TakeOver, Stand and Deliver. Friday is SmackDown. Saturday and Sunday, WrestleMania. Monday, Raw. Tuesday, NXT.
Jake, blow kisses at the likes to make them go up.
Mwah. Now go.
They're right to your left, top left. Up right there. Yeah, now keep blowing kisses at them. Go up likes. Please go up. Please go up. Why don't we have 500 likes? Go up likes.
1,000. Come on, baby.
Go up likes. You must go up to 200 at least. We must go up. Stick that thumb up my ass. Stick that thumb up my moldy ass right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on, likes. They're still not moving. Oh, now they're moving. They're moving. It's not a move. Oh my God, they're moving. Holy shit, they're moving, guys.
Rundle, come on. Let me do a little rundle.
Oh my God, I think it's working. Keep doing it. It's working.
Danny, you hold the likes. I'll lick them.
Oh my God, don't. Oh my.
Ah, Jesus.
Oh. Oh my God, they're 168.
Now they're going up even more.
Now they're really going. Oh, now they're really starting to go. Oh my God.
Sick bastards are into the
I'm gonna orgasm.
I know your audience.
If it gets to 200, I'm gonna orgasm.
No, Joe's gonna pop. Come on. Hurry up.
Oh, Shell. Fuck Shell's
come
pussy.
On, somebody get us there.
Oh,
come
Shell.
on, 185.
Oh, Shell runs the Facebook group, by the way. Oh.
Come on.
Come on.
191. Oh, we got 191. We're getting there. Come on.
Oh, shoot up to 200. Shoot up to 200. I was number 50, says Craig.
Stroke it a little
Swerve
bit.
Show was tickling. Oh, tickle it. Oh, tickle it. Tickle it.
Tickle it. Come on.
Tickle it.
200.
Tickle it.
Come on.
Tickle
200 for
it.
Daddy.
Oh
200 for
my
Daddy. Joe finished. Was it worth it?
Okay.
Never
Keep going, though. It's
satisfied
going to keep
customer.
going.
Oh, I clean my messes.
Ew, what the fuck? Oh, my God. What the hell? Yo, Garguts. What's up, Garguts? That is horrifically disgusting.
Shit bomb!
Oh. You become... Oh, E-Murder with another $10. Thanks, E-Murder.
This is how women wrestling should be. Hit harder, kick harder, doesn't matter how the matches are. Give the people what they want. Here you should do more no DQ matches in tag and heavyweight matches as well.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I'll say, E-Murder, and thank you, man, for dropping $10 on this. One thing I can say is that it was probably one of the best hardcore, if not the best hardcore matches I've ever seen. Like, it's up there. Like, Tegan Knox, you know, Dakota Kai, this... And there's a couple other ones that I never saw. Like, also, the one at Slammiversary was kind of a hardcore one, right? Or it was like a ladder match, the one I always talk about with Gail Kim and I always forget.
Yeah, that was Slammiversary, I believe.
Slammiversary 2014. That match was good. It might have just been a ladder match. I don't know now.
I just gave TSS a bunch of gifts. Uh-oh.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think it was 2014. I think you're right.
Either way, like, there's been some good ones.
Maybe 13, but
yeah, as far as women's hardcore matches, that's one of the best ones I've ever seen. And what a show to put on. And before we move on to anything else, too, like, what do you think about Tony at the end of it? How do you think Tony? I gave Tony Khan some shit. He was kind of... Listen, I would have been euphoric, too, and so happy with them. But we gotta analyze this video a little bit.
Yeah, this was strange, and it's not a straight nitpick. It's weird the way the aftermath worked out because he was so happy, but like you said, he should be addressing, you know, just strictly Thunder Rosa because she's the face. Britt's been giving him shit and Tony shit and everybody else shit. Like, you know, she's the heel. I don't know. I get what you, like I said, I understood what you were saying before, but I also see it as Britt's their girl because she's their contracted star. Thunder Rosa isn't. So I get why they're showcasing her a bit more, but they still had Thunder Rosa win, but still odd, like you said. The backstage reaction, though, the ovation was fantastic.
I think it's
good
really
on the crew for that.
It's really cool too, of Tony Khan to acknowledge his wrestlers so much, and he really loves he loves wrestling. Tony Khan does. I think he's a sweetheart, you know, and whatever. And I really do like Tony Khan. I really do. And I, you know, but with that being said, I am going to be just a little funny here, and you know. Her match is over, and
this is one of the best shows we've ever done.
And that weird sort of like, this is one of the best shows we've ever done. It's just funny.
Best shows we've ever done, and thanks to you, man.
And see this look away. I don't know if that's her. Maybe she doesn't deal well with praise, but This is super awkward. Like this right here. I don't know why. It could be that she just wants to get to the back. She doesn't feel good. Or it could be that she just doesn't do well with praise. But there's also a third option that he's creeping her out. Like, and I'm not, you know me, I hate this type of thought. But it's funny. And it's like,
No, what do you?
he's trying to hold her. He's like, whoa.
No, what do you? That was one of the best things I've ever seen on TV, Britt.
I mean, what is she saying here? 'Cause she looks like down right here, like she's grumpy.
I don't know. It's
like, what's she upset about here? Is she upset that he's grabbing her? Is she upset that he's saying it's good? Is she upset that she can't get to the back locker room? It's weird.
And because this is one of the best shows we've ever done.
Maybe she's
and he's
just
like, that's one of the best things I've ever seen. She's trying to pull away, and then Kenny being there too. I mean, I know he's in charge of the women's division essentially, but it was just, I don't know.
It was almost just like maybe she just doesn't take praise well, and she's like, I'm not.
But she's also supposed to be the heel, so stay in character then. But
yeah, I mean,
but he's just following behind her, yelling the whole time, being like, "It's eligible for show of the year," you know? Like, it
why
just
did
seems
they put
like he's more like a mark.
He seems like a mark. Yes, I'm sorry. Like, we have to say it. I love
hate
you,
that
Tony.
term, too, and
I love you, Tony. And you're never gonna hire me now. But he just seems like he's
the term
marking out.
Ryback and Miro don't know how to use properly.
Yeah, he seems like he's marking out to this a little bit. Like,
now Sheeta hugging Thunder Rosa was great, and then having the interview with Thunder Rosa afterwards was even better. She puts out such a passionate promo here. Excellent to hear from her for the remainder of time. So.
But is Vince a mark too? Because Vince, sometimes people come back to Gorilla, Vince will be like, "Damn good job," you pat him on the back. So maybe it's just the way they express their appreciation.
Well, the way they express it is the thing. Tony could have said that was excellent, really top notch. Would have been great, or saying that was phenomenal, could be match of the year. But like, he's following her and like, just it's unsettling in a way, the way it looks like he's just behind her, and as she's trying to walk away, he's like, this was really good, and like, she's just not paying. Maybe if she was more receptive and paying attention to it, she could just be hurting and exhausted and wanting to get cleaned up. That's all it could be. But
it's an awkward.
Like you said, it's just
weird.
It looked awkward.
It's an awkward exchange that I don't think anyone's really talking about this.
What do you? That was one of the best things I've ever seen on TV, Britt. Thank you. Hey, I told you this was gonna be good.
And now he's like, I told you this is gonna be good. I told you this is gonna be good. It's like, what the fuck? Hey, I told you this is gonna be good. Now I get his perspective because he's super excited. Like, he booked this event and it was fucking awesome, and the woman tore it up, and it was a good job. And Tony Khan has been killing it, and I like Tony. But it's just like, she's just like, oh my God, get over it already. All right, it was good. We did good. I get it. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. I'm sorry. It's weird.
And that was one of the best fucking things we've ever seen. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much, man. You're awesome.
That was awesome. An incredibly strong meeting.
It's going to be in the book as like a special show. It's eligible for the show of the year and everything.
Oh my God, it's going to be in the book. It's like the best thing of the year, huh? Like, he's just...
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's already like, we're going to be at Wrestling Observer and everything. You're like,
It's just, he's hilarious. I mean, I love it, but it's like, it's pretty funny. It just comes off weird. I don't know what it is. I mean, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? Like, if I owned this company and these women went out there and did that, I want to tell you, like, what, you don't understand how good that was? We're so happy with you. And it's just the way I think it's the way he expresses it is all. It's different than Vince. Vince would be like, damn good job, buddy, like, or whatever, like, and slapped him on the back or something. And be like, that's exactly, because we've seen it. We've seen Vince say stuff like, that's exactly what we needed. That's exactly how we needed to start WrestleMania. You just nailed it. Thank you. You just, damn good job. Like, that's how Vince is. And so Vince has this very nonchalant, like, I'm cool, where Tony has this, I can't help it but tell you how amazing, So it just could be a personality thing. But I'm telling you, Jim Cornette, if he sees that, and quite honestly, I hope people send that to him.
I know Brian Last was really pushing for him to watch this. So.
Oh my God, please, because Jim will just
because Brian usually gets upset when he doesn't view the good women's matches, and that's how Jim developed that tooth and nail rule, because he was so appalled by what Big Swole did with Britt Baker that he refused to watch anything with Britt going forward.
Mm-hmm.
But Brian was really saying he should watch this, so I'm hoping he has.
But he should watch this Tony Khan stuff too, because I think his head will explode.
that maybe he'll cover after.
Now,
the
I don't
fact,
think he'll
but-
be fair. I think I was just trying to be fair because other people did comment on this as well, and I'm like, yeah, I saw exactly what you're saying. It was
They
kinda
swerved
awkward.
me the other day, Joe. I don't know about you, but Brian Last actually had quite a poignant moment on the podcast. I couldn't help but stand with him for a minute because of how awesome it was.
Really?
But when they were tearing down Miro and Penelope and Kip, of course, doing it rightfully so. I mean, they didn't understand the Penelope pit stop is obviously part of Wacky Racers. Like, it wasn't any event. If people listen to it, it's a great 50-plus minute rant. But Brian goes into this little spiel where he's like, I stand with every woman. And I thought he was going to have this SJW soapbox moment, but it was perfect. It was so well spoken because he said, but yet if you're going to call us out for saying this, then you need to call out Chris Jericho and you need to call out this, and he named every person in the company that's ever had any type of issue whatsoever and said, you should be calling them out and, calling. So if you are genuinely doing this because you don't like the disparaging words that we used against women, you don't like the slut talk and things like that, or slut shaming, then I will stand by your side as you call out every other person that disparages women's rights. And he put him in his place. He said, so either you're doing this because you actually care about women's rights and the women's movement and all this, or it's just for attention. Which is it? And it was so perfect. It was like, damn, just bitch smack. Loved it.
Well, and once in a while,
you've said it before. You've said it many times yourself too. Not to change your point, but that you've said it so many times. People do it for attention. It's all virtue signaling.
Right? Yeah, no, it is. It's a lot of that. And honestly, I think J Omega here has a good point. And by the way, the only reason why I don't have D Welsh up as the top dog tonight is because I was afraid my screen will freeze. That's why I'm not putting up D Welsh. But thank you, D Welsh, man. I'm sorry I couldn't put it up because of the freezing. But J Omega,
but he'll catch the rest tomorrow. Thank you, D Welsh.
Yeah, thanks, man. They clearly trying to pump her up and boost her morale. She got crap for the match with Big Swole just to prove how good she was against good wrestlers like Thunder Rosa. That's a good point. That's another good point. Is Tony?
Well, they said they wanted to boost. Britt. They wanted to go ahead and start really putting her on a pedestal more and showcasing her abilities. And since she's been having excellent feuds and matches since then, they really want to go ahead and elevate her. They thought she did really well with the main roster. I call it Dynamite main roster, but non AEW Dark stuff that she did with the Cody interview with her doctor's waiting room that she had to set.
Yep.
They enjoyed that. The TNT execs like this. The TNT execs did not like Maki Ito, so that wasn't good. They were not fans of her. She did go back to Japan. They said maybe she'll be back eventually, but she's not in AEW anymore.
I did not like. I mean, I think she seems sweet, and she seems like I like a fun person. But like those mic shots is what like I could deal with all the other stuff. All the other stuff to me was just funny and fun and fine. Okay, whatever. But her wrestling wasn't very good. And the mic shots were just like that. Just, dude, that's the stuff that makes me think of all the good wrestlers out there who never get on TV. But people like this come in and they get praised, and it's like, dude, you fucking wrestle like trash. Like, we used to get beat up, and we would get like beaten at wrestling school. If you did that in front of a 30-person crowd anytime before the year 2015, you would have been like beaten. Like, and which isn't right, by the way. I don't think that that's right, but. Like, it's just such a spit in the face. Like, you're not even good at what you're doing. You're on national TV. It's like, I can't even explain it. I don't know what the comparison is because there isn't one really. But it's just when you see people that bad, when you see people that are that good, but then that bad, there's no reason for somebody that bad. Yes, mistakes happen. Things happen. Mistakes happen. And there's also times where somebody's not very good, but they're super over. Right? Like they're so over or they bring something else that's whatever. But she doesn't. And we don't know her. And then for her to just come in like this and then wrestle shitty. It's like what? And that's weird too because she's Japanese. Usually the Japan wrestlers are pretty good. So I'm a little bit confused about that because strong style and stuff like that. And I don't even like all that strong style stuff. But what she did was soft style. like super soft style.
Yeah, super. And it wasn't the singing, it wasn't the dancing, it was her in-ring ability, sadly. People like, I know like Matt the Misfit and I were having a heated exchange with his differing opinion. He's like, well, that's good because that's what she's supposed to be doing. And I was like, just because she's making people intentionally not like her doesn't mean it's entertaining or good. Like, yeah, she might be doing her job, but that still doesn't mean that it's good.
Well, and the singing is fine. If you want to do the Jillian Hall type of gimmick, I understand that.
Yeah, we've seen this before. It's not unique. We've had failed singers and artists and people being intentionally bad and you know, failed idols and before. This is not new territory in wrestling. And there's a lot of failed Japanese idols, so that was the whole, you know, parody there. Fine, but she's been wrestling for over 4 years and she's just not good. Sorry. She's really lacking. And maybe they can work with her, but from what I've seen, it's just I'm not a fan.
She seems like a sloppy indie wrestler, but it's like you're on Dynamite. Unless you have a name already or some crazy thing that was going to be whatever. It's like, what is she doing here?
Shit bum.
How's WWE Network on Peacock, Jack DeMarco?
It's okay. The live is having issues for some. For others, it's been pretty decent. For me, it was stuttering quite a bit.
Oh.
No. Then afterwards, it was fine. They're missing quite a bit of their library. So there's WrestleMania's missing, big pay-per-views, important things. They're going to keep updating. I mean, it's going to be a slow transition, I'm sure. They're trying to work out the kinks. Fastlane, I'm less concerned about. I mean, we have to see it, obviously, but if I got to find a crap stream, fine. But WrestleMania is the important time. Hopefully they work out everything in time for them.
Yeah, they got one chance to test it. Juan, thank you so much, Juan, for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Here comes another one.
Smoke weed every day.
Shawn the Gamer.
Shawn the Gamer tipped $4.20. Also, I'm Melissa D. On Patreon. That's just my GF's name.
Oh.
We are going to upgrade tiers next month. Lol, she great, probably playing heel and head, not used to acting. Listen to him talk. Nerves.
Shawn the Gamer, thank you for the 420, man. Thank you and your girl, man. You and Alyssa.
Oh, yeah, you and
I
Alyssa.
love you
Thank
guys.
you both.
Yeah.
Peacock's got quite a bit of stuff. Modern Family, The Office, Parks and Rec.
Oh.
They've got John Wick, Fast and Furious movies. As far as like their original content, I don't know about a lot of it. They had that Saved by the Bell and Punky Brewster, which I didn't hear anything really good about.
I saw some of the Punky stuff. It's really just fun for a second. If you're you're probably not a Punky Brewster fan out there, but it's fun for me for a second because I grew up loving Punky Brewster. And I'm like, okay, cool, look, Cherry and Punky, that's cool. And then everything else, I just kind of go, okay, this isn't like Full House is better. Like Fuller House or whatever that is, it's better. That's better than the Punky.
That's on Netflix, but
yeah,
here they've got all the Law and Order, Special Victims Units, the other ones, all the Chicagos, PD, Fire, Rescue, whatever it is, So they've got everything that you would find on NBC, but they also have sports. They've got a lot of their whatever you see on NBC.
Cuck?
They're going to
include. They've got Cuck, the Cuck channel.
Yeah.
Coming next week, next summer.
Coming next week, the Cuck Olympics.
The Cuck channel. And on the Cuck channel, it's just like oh my God, dude, it's like reminds me of Stay Tuned when they have the fake, like the two men and a dead baby, or it's in Rosemary's Baby. Like
I tried to find that ages ago and couldn't find it because I wanted to show it to Danny.
I have it on DVD.
Site had it.
I have it on DVD. I have it on DVD.
Such a great movie.
Oh, you can order it on Netflix too. I rented it one night on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I wanted to show it to Danny in the worst way a while ago because I used to love that when I was a kid when they'd get sucked into all the different channels and stuff. Such a great movie.
It was great, man.
I don't know how well it held up, but I remember like they had the Richard Simmons parody where he's exercising and he explodes into flames and so feel the burn.
Yeah, dude, it actually holds up pretty well. It's pretty good. Like it may not be as funny to younger people if they don't get some of the references, but it holds up for the older people because there's some stuff that you can watch that you liked and it doesn't even hold up for you. You're like, oh God, this is weird. But dude, that stuff holds up and it's
they have it on YouTube for free for now from YouTube Movies.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
I know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to show Danny that.
There you
Look
go.
at that. They just added it September 14th. Perfect.
I rented it on Amazon, but I also, again, I have the DVD. And by the way, do you know where the DVD's from? You know why I have the DVD?
Why is that?
Blockbuster Video.
Of all things, go figure.
When they went out of business, I went in there. That was one of the things that was
And you cleaned house?
It was $1. No, actually, I take it back. It was from their rental thing when they did the Netflix thing. I take it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's the rental thing. It says Blockbuster on it. I also have a Netflix one and a couple other ones, too, from when they used
YouTube
to do the
Movies been
rentals.
adding a lot of free, pretty decent movies, not all terribly underrated and things like that. So it's pretty interesting that they, that's on there. When the pandemic first began is when I was really searching for it. So it's funny they added it in September, but there were so many movies that I showed to Danny because there was just nothing to do for such a long time.
Yeah.
So. But I know we have to get into our predictions quick. Kenny Omega will be there this Tuesday on Impact. So next week he will be there. He's going to be having some interaction with Don Callis, talking about his match that they're going to have against Rich Swann, title for title. It looks like Kenny Omega will be taking Rich Swann's title from him, and then we'll see how many other titles he tries to go ahead and procure along the way. As far as WWE goes, starting off the night, we no longer have the Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman match. Even though they said on Raw it was going to be at Fastlane, they've now removed it from Fastlane. Rumor has it that they, after they took it off the WWE website, that it will be on WrestleMania again. So why they put it on Fastlane, I don't know. First match of the night, Joe. We have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defending their women's tag team titles against Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. I think Sasha and Bianca lose. They obviously are not going to be able to work together because they're going to be facing each other shortly to make the match for Mania. So it just kind of seems like that's their plan here. Reluctant partners can't get along. Reginald will probably screw them too because he's got history with Sasha. So,
man, I feel like I'm at the point where I don't care about their fight now. Now I want them to just stay a team now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, I'd rather them team up at this point, but you got to see Bianca eventually take on somebody for Mania. She's not going to go after Asuka anymore, so she's going after Sasha Banks. And unfortunately, they're just not having a really good feud here like they could have. It could have been about who's the best. I'm the boss. I'm the EST. That's all you needed. Instead, they made them go through this convoluted bullshit nonsense where they have to be best friends and go ahead and try and one up each other. It just didn't work. It's been a mess. And if they do win the tag titles, then they have to lose them before Mania to face each other. So that's even more of a mess of a hot potato scenario. So Nia Jax and Shayna have to retain here. No way about it.
Yeah. So Nia Jax and Shayna retain. And I can't think of something else. So yeah, I'm with you on that. That's it. I can't think of anything else, and I don't care either.
Next up, we have heel Apollo Crews, who's been really interesting as a heel. I even like what they're doing with him, and it's interesting. But
remember when I wanted him to have like a briefcase and have this like rich guy type of thing?
Now he's got his spear going on. People think it's a bit of a race thing, but I think it's more him falling in line with his heritage and I like it with the heel turn. I think Apollo Crews, you might not agree, but I think he's going to beat Big E here. Because I think they're going to kind of do what they did with Bobby Lashley, and after Mania, I think they're going to elevate Big E. So I think Apollo Crews is going to win the IC title, and then he'll go on to defend it at Mania in some type of ladder match. I might be wrong, but I feel like they've been putting a lot into Apollo Crews, and they could do more with Big E in the main event capacity afterwards. Because their mid-card in SmackDown is really stacked, and I feel like they need a few more main event guys. That's why Roman, started to run out of people to face, so...
Yeah, that's Roman has, like you said, doesn't really have anybody to face. That's why Edge is there, because what the fuck else is there?
Yeah, exactly.
And even they had to build up Bobby Lashley at the last minute, like
for Drew. Yeah. They just don't have the people at the upper echelon at this point. Every time you need to defend your title, they have to build somebody in like a 3-week span, and that's why it never seemingly feels, credible. So who do you think? Big E, he retains, or Apollo Crews?
I think Big E's going to retain. I think even though they've got this new thing going on with Apollo Crews, that for some reason they value this Big E push, right? But then I don't know, man. Like it's like almost like
it's not a huge push though. I mean, it's been steady but not massive, I feel like.
Or maybe they want, Big E chasing into WrestleMania is a better thing.
They could do that as well. I just really feel like Apollo's going to win this.
Yeah, I mean, shit, because you want Big E chasing, and they get a rematch at WrestleMania, or they might even
or a rematch ladder match at Mania. Add them in, and then you can throw in a few other people that you have like Nakamura, and yeah, it could be great.
Yeah, I'll go with Apollo Crews too because it's a brand new thing for him. But it's like so bad because Big E's kind of off on his own too, and he's got something going on. But
I feel like Big E could lose here and still look good in defeat and not be totally destroyed because Apollo Crews just turned heel. So if he does lose here, I mean that's a nail in the coffin. You're
the other
kinda
thing
done with
is
it.
Big E is SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
So Big E is. They may be setting up Big E to go against Roman.
That's what I think they're going to do after Mania. That's what I think. So Big E will lose the title, but then he'll just be treated like a big deal. They'll build him, and then after Mania, he'll go to take on Roman if Roman holds on to the title.
Yeah, so I think that's another reason why to get a belt off Big E because Big E can face Roman later. And so
that's part of the way I think they're getting around Roman losing the title as well. We'll get to that in a second. But next up, we have Drew McIntyre taking on Sheamus. I mean, these two always put on a great performance. I know it'll be another good match, but what have we not seen them do? They fought so many times. They fought as friends. They fought as enemies. They fought as friends again. They fought as rivals, now bitter enemies. They knocked each other out with chairs the other day, like, the Simpson male gene. The whole thing is just a disaster when it could have been something phenomenal. This could have been spectacular, honestly, I feel like. Because they pushed the narrative of them being such close friends for so long, and then Sheamus attacks Drew because he got given a title match. He gave you what he wants, so why are you mad? None of it makes sense. As far as this goes, Drew has to win here because they have to go ahead and keep him strong going into WrestleMania. Sheamus doesn't really have any program that he's headed into, so it would be silly to have him win. Unless they had something big planned for Sheamus at Mania. I mean, Drew could then lose if they pulled some type of like weird Triple H style booking with this, but I don't see that happening, so I'm picking Drew on this one.
Yep, I'm going to go Drew as well.
Then we have Alexa Bliss taking on Randy Orton. It does specifically say an intergender match, so it is listed as such. I think we're going to get a very, very, very minute amount of physicality. I can see Alexa getting RKO'd once, the lights go off, and the Fiend returns, something like that.
I love what you just said. I think that'd be cool. I'm going to say there's no physicality. I'm going to say that he never touches her and Fiend shows up, but pretty close to what you're saying almost.
Yeah, I think they will let Randy get one move in on her.
That'd be I wish he punched her.
I think there's going to be some type of physicality. Spaz didn't think so either. He didn't think he was in your boat. Yep. He did not assume that but Randy's gotten physical with women many times before. He's kind of the guy that gets to do it.
Yes, Nia Jax.
So
good observation. Nia Jax,
Stephanie McMahon.
But recently,
he's a few people. So,
but it's really the recent ones is what gets me is that he attacks women recently.
So I think this is going to end in a no contest. The Fiend will come back, and this will set up their match at Mania. Are you going to be disappointed if it's not a actual match and it's a Firefly Funhouse match
at WrestleMania?
Yes. Before you give your answer, so I'm not copying you, I genuinely don't know at this point. See, that's why I didn't want to say it after years because I'm split. My honest thought process on this is I really loved the Firefly Funhouse match last year. I loved that and how they decimated and destroyed the legacy of John Cena in so many ways. It was powerful. It was effective. It was funny. That's some good shit. Do I want to see that happen again with Orton? Maybe. Will Orton be willing to really take a page out of his book, the book that they had at last year's Mania and really take himself down a peg? I don't know. So if he's not willing to really go with the whole destroying of his lineage, then I'd rather see a match, especially that they're going to have fans in attendance finally for the first time in so long. I really would like to see those two have a match that kind of ends this forever going feud. I mean, these two have been feuding for years now, essentially. We saw them team up and then feud as the Wyatt family was disassembled and he burnt Sister Abigail. Now we're dealing with it again with the Fiend things, and this has been ongoing for months and months and months.
Yep.
So I'd rather have them have an actual match and end it all right then and there
with a
at
crowd.
Raymond James Stadium instead of doing a Firefly Funhousing.
I agree. I think that they should do it, but the problem is they did.
I talked myself into it.
Yep. But last time they were in a ring, they did all this fire stuff and pyro, so that's what makes me worried that they're going to go to a crazy cinematic thing, because they've done the fire thing. It's like, how are they going to beat that? So, but I hope it's in person, like you said, because I think the emotion of the crowd could be fun, because everybody's been invested in this sort of a little bit, you know, even though it's not the greatest thing ever. I mean, it's not that it's been good because it's dragged out too long, but the good parts have been
had
so
good parts. In the beginning, it was really good.
Yeah.
And like Who You Callin' Pinhead said, he just RKO'd Bliss a few weeks ago on Raw. I thought I mentioned that.
He did, but I'm still saying I don't think he'll touch it.
I thought we mentioned it, but if we didn't, but yeah. And then we said before, you know, he's done with Nia Jax, Stephanie McMahon. The list goes on. I know there's a few others I'm not thinking of, but he's definitely shitting some women's bags too. That's happened. The Rock is reacting to The Undertaker calling him a C-lister, Rostafa had shared with us. And this all seems to be The Undertaker trying to get under... I mean, he's cracking jokes, but he's trying to get under The Rock's skin, I think, to build up a match with The Rock soon enough. Not between The Undertaker, but get The Rock back into WWE. I think Undertaker's working as a agent in a way, you know, keeping The Rock in the mindset of the wrestling world.
Yep.
Because they want the match to happen in Hollywood. Problem is, that's 2 years out, and now The Rock seemingly has political aspirations. So it seems like they might have this Mania match, as Paul Heyman kind of brought up, at SummerSlam this year. And that's why we would see Roman Reigns retain at WrestleMania, and he would go on to hold the title until The Rock faces him at SummerSlam this summer in front of fans. So, and especially I'm sure we could have more fans by then. That seemingly, you know, is a possibility and logical. So the last match we have, Joe, tomorrow night, Edge is taking on Jey Uso on SmackDown. Whoever wins is the special guest enforcer for Sunday's Roman Reigns Daniel Bryan match.
Wow.
So I think Edge is going to beat Jey Uso. I can't see Edge losing this close to WrestleMania. It's his first SmackDown match in 10 years? He's not going to lose. So Edge beats Jey Uso. He's the special guest enforcer for their match Sunday. Roman Reigns defending his title, his Universal Championship against Daniel Bryan. They have a great match. Gets to the end. Roman goads Edge. Edge goes to spear him. Ends up spearing Daniel Bryan. The match gets thrown out, and is turned into a triple threat. And that's how Roman Reigns gets to go ahead and retain at WrestleMania, because now it's a triple threat. So that's my thought of what's going on here. And then Roman holds the belt till he gets to the match with The Rock. I don't know if he'll lose to The Rock, but certainly I think that's their long storytelling goal here.
Yeah.
This is just my thought process. I mean, they did recently mention The Rock. You reported it as well. You know, it is something that they're working on. There is also actual, talk of them wanting to have it at SummerSlam, but I'm just connecting the dots here. That's my prediction for Fastlane.
Yeah, I was like, why would they go ahead and start talking about The Rock? And like you said, it's all an enticing thing, but it's like, well, why even start spoiling it? Why not try to keep doing it behind the scenes?
Because they have to always put the cart before the horse.
It sounds like it's not working. Like, so if negotiations didn't work at all, now they start trying to put it out in the public.
Yeah, so the public demands it, and that gets the ball rolling usually.
Yeah, exactly.
And get the public to make a big fuss. I mean, if WWE says it, same thing with the Logan Paul thing. Logan Paul might not have agreed, and then, hey, look at that shit. This is crazy. There we go, and it could work. You don't know. So
it could. It really could. But let me play a donation. Let's see if those work.
And if I said Jimmy, I meant to say Jay. So Jey Uso.
Yeah, sometimes I get them confused all the time.
I always do that.
There was a time when I had them down though, but now it's gone.
I do this all the time now.
Did you just donate
I used to
to
do
Joe?
it less.
Thank you for the donation. And because you donated, I'm going to feast myself.
Hey, it's DF Sports.
In the bunghole.
What up, DF? Down fuck. Oh, it says Ryback is returning to wrestling soon, probably AEW. Book how you want him to return. I hate Ryback. No,
I don't want to book his return. You know what I would have him do? I would have him debut in AEW, and he would be Miro's gay lover.
Yeah, I like this.
And he would be
Did you
his,
just donate to Joe?
like, you know, his
Did
actual
you just
young
donate
boy.
to Joe?
His young boy.
Thank you for the donation. I'll do
And
it.
he'd keep telling Miro that he needs to pump up, and then Miro would slap him, and he would yell at him, be like, "Jesus Christ, don't hit me!" You know, all afraid.
Jesus Christ, don't hit me. Finish it. Finish me.
Nerdy Blows Teddy Bears tipped $3. Hey, sorry to bring this subject
Oh my
up, but
God,
in
bro.
relation to the Atlanta Spa shootings, I find it extremely frustrating whenever there is a major tragic news story. So many people immediately retreat to defending partisan bias beliefs without doing real research.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said I you know, apparently those shootings weren't racially motivated. The guy was allegedly sexually frustrated, but it still seems that way. The whole thing is
Well, it seems that way because they're just lying and saying that. There was 2 white people shot.
That's what I'm saying. So people immediately had to make it about race, and they're like, no, that's not what it is. The guy was just crazy and angry and taking it out. Everything has to have, you know, those type of motivations nowadays.
Unless it's not a white guy. If not a white guy kills an Asian person, then they just say Asian person attacked and they leave it alone. But when it's a white
Cornette
guy,
said Miro's the value Ryback. Well, there you go.
it's ridiculous. But listen,
It is ridiculous.
The guy killed 2 white people. He's a psycho. That's all it is. He's a fucking psycho. He's mad about sex.
He is, and that's what it came down
Now,
to.
did
Just
he
like
get
that
mad?
crazy bastard in California that was that monkey kid on YouTube used to make videos on. I don't want to say his name. I don't remember it even anyways, but the kid that was in California that was
I hope he's white.
one of the incels, yeah, and he went and, you know, performed a bunch of shootings and all that shit. So
Jesus, you scared the hell out of me with that guy. I was like, what are you saying right now? Like, what's going on?
I know. Crazy bastards, but
oh my God.
It's gritty.
Yo, this whole
Fade to
city,
black.
we're gritty. Yo, we might eat our own shitty. Yeah, eat our own shitty. In the city of Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own feces. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. This whole city, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a
Fade to Black tipped $8. Bowling for soup was right. High school never ends. It's really sad and pathetic. Joe, stop sending your mods for hire after people.
I know.
Jake, stop being a Joe cocksucking yes man. Just
sorry,
kidding,
no.
guys. Fuck these scumbags, psychopaths.
Thank you, Fade to Black. Thanks, Fade to Black. Love you, brother. Yeah, it's very weird. I mean,
Broski.
welcome to my world. It's very strange.
As Billy Gunn is their manager, yeah, they can bring back the Chuck and Billy idea. Absolutely.
How about Chuck
That's
in?
great, Eric Travis.
No, Chuck in Billy.
Well, that would be what their finishers call.
I want to see Chuck in Billy. Oh yeah, here it comes.
Well,
Oh, there
they
it
go
is, Chuck
off-
in Billy.
Here we go. Oh my God, he's on the top rope. He's whipping out the baby oil. He's lathering up his penis. He's fully erect, and oh my God, it's so devastating. It's Chuck in Miro.
You know, it'd be funny if what happens is Chuck gets behind Billy and thrusts his ass like Road Dogg used to do on the pump handle.
Like a 69 Canadian destroyer.
Yes.
No lube. Just spit.
While Billy Gunn tombstones a guy. And then the guy follows him to the ground too, sniffing his ass. Oh my God, this would be Chuck.
Now that would be
Chuck in Billy.
Chuck
Did you just
in
donate
Billy.
to Joe?
No, I want it to be Chuck
Did
and
you
Miro.
just donate to Joe?
That is unbelievable.
Thank you for the donation.
We're going to rename Ryback as
Because you
Chuck.
donated.
That would
He's
be
gonna
really
jump
good.
off the top rope with his erection and
Oh
land
my
in
God.
Miro.
Dude, Chuck in Billy. Chuck in Billy. This could be a good one.
Doing their finisher.
Boom.
Whipping out the buffet buster on that one. 69 me, Joe.
The buffet buster, dude. I don't know who that is, but the buffet buster. Here comes the butt plug special from Billy and Chuck.
Did you pick a winner for that?
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I derailed us there.
What, on Roman?
Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan. Who do you think's going to win?
Roman.
Yeah. And, I mean, Roman could lose at Mania if it is a triple threat. Obviously, they tend to do that. And
Win it back
the champion doesn't get pinned. So Daniel Bryan gets pinned by Edge. Edge holds the title for a month. Backlash, loses it again. And then Roman holds it till SummerSlam.
Yeah, they could
that
swerve
happen.
us.
I could see them sending everyone home happy, and Roman didn't really lose, so that's how the feud continues with just him and Edge, and they finally get their solo match. Feed me more,
Did you
baby.
just donate to Joe?
Fade to black.
Did you just donate to Joe? Thank you for the donation. And because you donated, I'm going to fist myself in the bunghole.
Oh, he said a bunch of stuff, but they blanked it out. Let me play it through the player. Hold on.
Time to expose these cocksuckers, Joe and Jake. Get lawyers and law enforcement involved now. Been trying to tell you for years, just get the cops and lawyers involved for slander and defamation and the threats. They'll stop then.
I mean, I've already got a guy who I just send everything to him and he has it, but I don't care. I don't really care.
He handles it entirely. Yeah, Firebird, that was my guess. I think Edge causes a DQ and it ends up being what leads to, that'll be the catalyst to create a triple threat match. So
Boom.
Edge causes, the match to be thrown out, and Daniel Bryan and Edge maybe have a singles match on the way to Mania. That could be cool on SmackDown.
Ooh. I'm game for that.
Yeah.
Here comes Colonel Stutters.
That really should have been the match #1 contendership at this pay-per-view.
Colonel Stutters tipped $5. I'm almost never around for live shows. Damn, this was explosive. Hope you and Jake have a cooler, calmer rest if the night. Proud to still be a silent producer of your great shows.
Colonel Stutters, you're the best, man. Thank you so much for that. And I'm actually glad you brought that up, Colonel, because
thank you, Colonel.
I had not shouted out the producers yet. So I really appreciate you bringing that up so I can throw it up on the screen right now.
We have to thank those sexy bastards keeping the show going.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And look at that. Tony's still a producer, and he's still allowed on the show. Unlike what everybody was saying.
Could call in right now.
Yeah, right. Still could call in anytime he wants. Just because he doesn't call in and then everybody says he's banned doesn't mean he's banned, because he's never got banned. Oh, trust me, if someone's banned, I'll tell you. I'll tell you if there's someone's banned. You know? You know Joe. You know me. You're going to hear about it if I'm mad. Like Too Sweet, that guy's done. 9 times flipping out on me for stuff I didn't do. And this was the last straw, man. Don't come back. Please don't. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, brother. Colonel Stutters, thank you, brother.
Did you just donate to Joe?
Sean the Gamer.
Did you just donate to Joe?
Or Alyssa.
Thank you for the donation. And because you donated,
you're welcome.
I'm going to fist myself in the bunghole.
Sean says this.
Bought my Mania tickets today during pre-sale. Not too bad of a price for 100 seconds. They were charging around same price for both one day and combo tickets.
Yeah.
Anyone who bought a single ticket got the worst end of the deal.
Ooh.
Just hate how expensive the fees are.
Wow, I gotta take. You know what? I haven't looked. I'll take a look. That's a good point, Sean the Gamer. Thank you. Yeah, we love Asians here, baby. We love you, Asians.
I wanted to surprise you. I wanted to get tickets to Boston's AEW show that was coming up, and then they canceled it, and not canceled, but postponed it till September now. So,
well, we're gonna party in September, brother. We're going.
It was going to be in Boston in April, so I was looking forward to it next month. I'm like, oh, this is great. I was talking to a few AEW people. I'm like, maybe we could set something up, and then didn't work out right. So they moved that show, the New York show, and the Washington D.C. show, I believe, as well.
I haven't emailed them in a long time. I'll send an email. We'll get tickets.
Yeah, hey, doesn't hurt.
We'll get in there.
Yeah, they moved those shows to September now, so at least they did that, and they're still honoring the tickets. Good guy, AEW.
Oh yeah, AEW.
I will give Tony Khan full credit for that. When an issue does happen, he tries to make it right with the fans.
Right away.
He does try and go above and beyond for, at least your added value and things of that nature. So that is, I do give him credit for that. If something messes up, he's like, oh, I'm going to fix it right now. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll give people refunds. I'll give people, so he has at least tried to stand by his word.
Yeah, I think he's been
that
good,
is
man.
Appreciated.
We really like Tony overall. Like, we really like him. I mean, they've been nice to so many people, man. There's been some weird things where you're like, that's weird, but it's just like...
in a way, I'm glad I'm not in Florida with the whole, sickness situation and everything there. But I do wish that WWE, everything was up here, since Stamford is their headquarters. I wished the Performance Center was up here and being able to have the chance to go to shows like NXT and things like that, as people do in Florida. I wish we had that opportunity, because at least if it was in somewhat of a reasonable driving distance, I would love to just go and be like, hey, because I looked at tickets not that long ago, and Dynamite is dirt cheap. They actually sold a multi-show pack for next to nothing a few weeks back for, I think it was in October, November, the first time they did it, and they had 8 or 9 shows that you could go to for next to nothing, and it's just it's something to keep you busy while the life is crazy and hectic at this time. But
it's so hectic.
I wish we could go.
I would love to go.
In Philly, we're gritty, yo. This whole city, we're gritty, yo. We might eat
Shawn,
shitty.
the gamer.
Eat our own shitty. In the city, Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own feces. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. This whole city, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a...
Shawn the Gamer tipped $8.
Ooh, Shawn the Gamer. He's been on fire the last couple of donations. Shawn, thank you so much. We love you both. Good to hear from you, and let us know how the new house goes. Speaking of new houses, I heard Kurt Schilling left Massachusetts the other day.
Really?
Dude lived in he lived in Medfield,
Forever.
right near me in Medfield.
Yeah,
Kurt Schilling.
no kidding. So
he left because he's super right wing and he's sick of the people out here. I guess everyone shits on him. He helped win the Red Sox a World Series. He was revered here. And then he came out as a Bush supporter, and ever since that happened, I don't know, man, they're so mean to him. Even Leah, I hate that fucking guy. And I'm like, what?
A lot of people hated him, surprisingly. So
I mean, he did the whole video game scandal thing and a bunch of other things. He's a Fox guy and all this other stuff. But it's
teach their own.
I don't like his politics really too much, but why are people so mean to him? He's literally leaving because he's he just feels sad. I think he was sort of feeling, he must feel sad just because everybody, he says something tomorrow's the 5th anniversary of this thing and I still have my Red Sox thing and something else. And then people will be like, you fucking scumbag piece of shit. And it's wow, Jesus Christ, this guy put the bloody sock. He went out there with a fucked up ankle, helped win the Red Sox the World Series. Do you
yeah,
because
at least be happy for that.
And but he's
I was close for someone. So Philadelphia's April show is now October 6th. Boston's April 21st show is September 8th. Rochester, New York's June 16th show is my birthday, September 29th. I already said Philadelphia. So Houston, it was April 29th. They're now November 4th. New Orleans, May 6th, is being moved to December 2nd. Albuquerque, May 13th, is now May 13th, but it's going to be relocated.
May 15th.
It just won't be live, so that's unfortunate. The other Albuquerque will be December 30th instead. So from May 13th to December 30th.
That is
so that is all the rescheduled tickets, and that is the last bit of news I had. We finished predictions out of nowhere, baby.
Shit, boom! What a show! How about this?
Versus Jake out of nowhere paper belt.
Juan G, you bring it on, man. Maybe bring it to monetize this. Maybe Jake will bring his belt to monetize this. You never know. Kurt seems like a humble, nice guy. I mean, I think he kind of is. I think he's got some. I don't agree with him on everything. You know me. I'm a little bit left on a lot of things. And I just don't understand how you can hate the guy that much. His wife is going through cancer, and just people just shit on him so bad. And they
who would wish that on anybody?
Even the local people, they're kind of mean. And I think that him and his wife feel lost. We're not among people that like us. So he's like, I can't believe I'm doing this, but we're moving to Tennessee.
Quick side note, Joe. Julius on Twitter tagged us about Sheeta. She had a basically a sexy model.
I saw that, the naked photo.
Yeah, and it's do you notice that it seems like, obviously all the women wrestlers typically do some form of modeling and bikini modeling, but a lot of the Japanese women, usually you can always find, did some type of full on nudity or porn
Fuck yeah.
or some type of fetish site. Like that seems to be so common with all of the Japanese female wrestlers.
Get wet, baby. Sheet is hot, kind of.
She's very damn good looking, no doubt about it. I've never had Asian fever, but
I do yeah. There was
I wouldn't pass it up. I'm not saying that,
T-Rev,
but it's never just been something that I've been like overly obsessed with. Some guys, they really love their Asians, but
oh no, what's this? T-Rev, thanks for buying a shirt. T-Rev just bought a shirt.
Peacock layout sucks. They got stuff separated by seasons instead of years. The new got a search bar things to watch. Regular WWE network layout way better.
Oh no, what is my daughter awake using Leah's phone? I'm getting hearts sent to me.
And then Eric Travis and Maharaju also asked about if you think we'll see the return of the big gold belt. I don't think so. I think they're done with that thing. They like their new belts, their universal belts. It would be cool, WrestleMania's over. Edge won the universal title, and he's like, "This is not what I wanted," and he brings back the big gold
Alexa Sweet Ass.
belt.
I'm sorry, Alexa Sweet Ass just triggered me. I don't know.
Hey, but I think that would be cool, but I don't see WWE ever bringing back the big gold belt. Do you?
I hope not. I hate that belt.
You can still
I was
watch
the
the
loser's belt
on regular WWE network. Regular WWE network will still work to April 4th, they said.
Oh. Till April 4th, all right. Well, Alexa Sweet Ass, thank you for that info. That's interesting. And, why does Leah keep sending me hearts? What the fuck is she doing? Oh, she sent me a real heart. Oh, that's sweet.
Non-wrestling side note today. It was hilarious how this morning I saw somebody share a video of Prince just in the middle of his concert dunking baskets on stage. Like he goes from a guitar solo to just grabbing his basketball and dunking it in a hoop, like just making shots. So it just instantly everybody starts talking about the Charlie Murphy skits on Chappelle's show.
Charlie Murphy!
Pancakes, bitches,
I love that shit. I'm so happy it's on Netflix now. It's so easy to watch, and
thankfully he's getting paid with it on Netflix, so it all worked out.
If I do.
Oh shit.
What's my name? Duncachino. It's a whole new game.
James Mesner.
Duncachino. You want creamy goodness?
I'm your friend.
Say hello to my
Chocolate blend.
Must play wrestlers on wrestlers at 9 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh yeah? What happens then? Oh, when he starts yelling? I'm trying to get into my Teespring account. I can't even get into it. I haven't logged into it in a while. I might actually have some money in there from stuff people bought. I can't even get into it.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if I can get into it. I don't know. Yo, what's my name? Duncachino. I almost said something bad. This is definitely not my... Okay, I can't figure it out. I'll figure it out after. 9 minutes and what? Okay, let me look at it. I mean, listen, you guys can download Wrestlers on Patreon now. Let's see, 9 minutes and something.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your favorite New Yorker and wrestling personality. A lot of people call me a midget. A lot of people say that I'm a fucking tiny fucking asshole who all I do is drink fucking coffee and fondle cats. A lot of people say the only pussy I can hold on to is a fur-lined female, scum-sucking, long-nailed, fucking meowing piece of fuck. But the fact of the matter is, I'm no longer that way anymore since I got step-up shoes. That's right, I'm talking about an entire 6 inches that will make you fucking 6 inches taller when you wear these shoes. Get them with my coupon code, midget fuck, and use the link down below. Mittens! Mittens! Get the fuck out of the bathtub, Mittens! You fucking penile cunt! You're a piece of shit, Mittens!
Sorry, JD. I was kidding. You gotta say that.
So classic.
Otherwise, people are like, oh. Oh my god. Yeah, so I had fun doing that. I'm gonna do more of them. my voice has been better than it's been in a long time, so I felt that I could do 3 voices for 10 minutes as I made things up on the fly. I mean, it's all made up, so there's some funny parts, and then there's some, like, where's he going with this parts, but that's because I didn't edit anything.
Episode 2 takes a little while to get going for the podcast, Joe. I don't know if you heard it yet, but when you do, the end of it's worthwhile. But episode 3 coming up, I'm telling people,
was it because
you're not going to want to miss it.
Was it because the bullshit with the bullshit?
Yeah, it was the end of it. It was pretty fiery. I'm telling you.
Oh my god,
it gets to be pretty damn good.
Guys, go listen to Jake's podcast on my Patreon. It is.
And you got to check out
2.
Wrestling with Wrestling. That's hilarious, and you've got so much more to offer. As you said, you and Leah will be doing a podcast soon. Looking forward to that greatly.
She's been noticing how sad I am recently. Like, you're really just fucked up. And I'm like, oh god, I'm just whatever. She goes, I'm gonna do a podcast with you. I'm like, oh yeah, you gonna do one with me? So yeah, we're gonna get one. We're gonna get me and Leah,
yeah, baby.
And it's been a while. Me and Leah were starting to get the repeat questions of like, where did you meet this and do that? And we were like,
yeah, you try and
we'd answered everything. So
not everything, just all the easy questions.
Maybe like which hole does it go in?
Mm-hmm. Favorite position.
Which one of your dogs do you molest? Of your 2 dogs, which one do you molest?
How long do you put the lube in the microwave for before inserting?
Yeah.
What do you do if you run out of batteries?
Does Leah help shave you?
Poor Courtney and I trying to get it on before we started in the basement, and somebody's got to do laundry. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. You got to go upstairs in the living room. Somebody will be there. It just
really
need a bigger house.
You guys try to do it in the basement, huh?
That was the start.
I'll get
Started on the washing machine.
I'll get you a hotel room if you
actually the dryer.
Film it.
I'll say what you want videos? I'll send you now.
Yeah.
I
want
anal blowjob. You tell me.
Yeah, there's something
role
about
play. You want to see me as a nurse? I got that.
And you as a nurse.
Duncachino. It's a whole new game.
Duncachino.
You want to see her in a Barney costume? That one's pretty exciting. She sings "I Love You."
Oh my god, are you serious?
Joe, you are the best. Thanks for the laugh. You're really valued. Never forget.
I'm telling you, you've seen
Thanks,
a lot of
James
porn.
Mesner.
Thank you, James Mesner. But you've never seen anything as wild as my wife, dressed in a Barney outfit, deep throating me, singing "I Love You." It's magical.
That is so fucking hot, James.
Isn't it? I mean, think about it. Just all the way down the throat. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's the song I sing to my kids at night, so that freaks me out. Actually,
well, see now you just ruined it. But
I don't know why, but I sing that all the time. I'm not even kidding. Like when I was
of all things to mention,
it's so weird. Like whenever I put my kids to bed, it started way back with Gavin even, and then my daughter, and I would sing like, I don't know why. I'd pick her up, I'd go, and I'd cuddle her for a second. I'd be like, I love you, you love me, we're a happy family. And I rub her back, and then after a while, I realized, I went, Leah, I'm fucking singing the Barney song. Why the fuck am I singing? Because like in my head when I was singing it to her as a little kid, I thought it was like a nursery rhyme, but then I realized, wait a minute, this ain't a song my mother sang to me when I was a kid. This is literally fucking Barney.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I singing Barney to my daughter?
I used to sing "You Are My Sunshine," but who people saying I'm freaky. No, who the real freaks is the Wiggles.
Oh, they're touching everybody.
Chug a big red cock. Those guys.
That's weird.
You.
That whole thing.
Talking about fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
Yeah. Call the police.
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Right there. That's why it's Drew's favorite.
Should I drop in on the hold section since there's so many people on hold?
I think we need to. It's one of those nights.
Otherwise, they're all going to get mad and start doing streams on how I ban them or something.
They're going to try and tear us apart, saying we just don't care.
All these people in the hold section will be like, he doesn't even fucking bring us on. Even though Luke Rojas doesn't pay a dime to this show. What?
Hold on, before you go on hold.
Shit bum.
My porn selection.
Firebird is done, boy. Monetize this tomorrow night.
Oh no, derailed. Oh my God, Drew is coming for Firebird, I guess. Oh, that's right, Firebird. Now that he's a donator, now Drew's gonna go after him now. This always happens. You ever notice that, Jake? Now it's Firebird all of a sudden.
Started the feud.
See, here it comes. Here we go.
Burn, Drew. You're taking him down.
Remember when he did it with Cora a while back, and then where'd she go? See what happens? Now he's doing it with Firebird, and he did something 2 weeks ago. Swear to God, guys, it's a fucking pattern. Go look it up. This is all documented. Okay, I'm telling you, go look it up.
Chugga. Big red cock.
Drew, you really make yourself look bad, bro.
He's just trying to take down Firebird. I don't know.
Yeah, and then he was trying to take down this guy and that guy. He was trying to take down Bowlesy a little while ago.
Let's see what happens. So how many DVDs can I put you
go
down
after
for?
a non-donator. Drew, go after a non-donator, Drew. Let's see you do that. Has that ever happened? I doubt it.
What?
Are you gonna buy the whole series? It's like Encyclopedia Britannica. I've got a lot of porn that I made. So, are you gonna buy it all or what?
Wait, what'd you say?
I'll sign you up for the whole series.
For what?
You'll be happy. I made a lot of porn. You're gonna love it. Don't worry about it. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
all in HD.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Some
buy
of
the
it's
whole
a little
package.
bit fuzzy. Some is actually security camera footage from. Well, you'll like it. Don't worry about it.
I will buy the whole
It's
package.
right up your alley. Okay, so I'll put you down for 2.
Me and Leah actually, someone said you'll get pity sex from Leah. We actually did it the other night, and it was like nobody was drunk, and it was like all just manual.
Shit bum.
Gotta catch them all. Like Pokemon.
That's hilarious. He totally does target him though. That's really funny.
Yeah, when you have one of those, like, it's totally, I don't want to say uninspired, but there was no previous conception of like, oh yeah, we're gonna hook up tonight. Like, you have to work for it.
Yeah,
those are highly rewarding.
Yes, and it's a lot of usually I get punched, so it was amazing. I had a good time. I just very, very nice, and I've just been I've been so off YouTube recently that it's like, I've just been so off YouTube. That's why I haven't made many videos in the day. You guys have barely seen anything. Like, I should be making videos and stuff, but I've been so, just doing so many things. Last night I went to go to bed, and I couldn't sleep last night, and I think I finally fell asleep at 3:30. And, man, I was dead today.
I hear you.
But you do this a lot. A lot of other people do this a lot. I just can't do it. If I miss... I don't know how you guys do it.
I fell asleep finally at 9 this morning, and I woke up at noon to get all my shit done. I was like, I have to go back to bed and try and sleep for a little bit, so
Jesus.
I didn't sleep all night.
Dude, I would have passed out and never woken up. Even fuck whatever I had to do, I wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't have been done. You're man, I suck.
Do it.
Yeah, you got to do it, and you're fucking good at it. I'm not though. I would be like, nope.
Shit bum.
I'm gonna sleep.
Pay no mind to the Cloud Turncoat crew.
James Mesner, thank you.
Hey,
for
I
the $2.
started the Turncoat Mafia, baby.
Oh, you
That's
turned
mine. I still own that.
You gonna turn on? You gonna turn on me? Look at Keith
I already
Lee.
got blamed for turning on you. I saved that Turncoat Mafia.
I just think it's sad that Aleister Black should have been a star for sure. He definitely should have. I mean, for sure. Andrade, has a language barrier, but he should have been promoted as this exotic, crazy, mysterious guy who can do these things, or this arrogant bastard with a great... I mean, Zelina Vega was beautiful for him. It was perfect. And it was really like a Sherry and Shawn Michaels thing. I really thought they had that sort of thing that they did have it for a little while. And Keith Lee, I mean, just a botch, and I think, maybe perhaps him being held up is maybe a good thing, indicating that maybe Vince is going to bring him back as more of a tough guy, a badass, and less of a hello, salutations to you, it's me, Keith Lee. I don't know. Maybe get a black writer. You ever think of that, Vince? Are there any black... I mean, not to go SJW, but are there any black writers? Are there?
I don't believe so, actually, on creative. I don't think so.
I think so. I mean, I'm not one of those people that thinks that, a white person can't write for a black person, and a girl can't write for a man, and a man can't write for a woman. That's all bullshit. I don't care. But, maybe hire... Maybe, I don't know. This is weird. These 3 guys should have had more to do. And Aleister Black is probably the biggest example of, what? The guy's got the perfect entrance. The guy looks awesome. He can speak, and he can wrestle. The guy can do it all.
And he had a pretty unique style too, as far as his in-ring abilities.
Yeah,
he was just very unique looking.
Striker.
Yeah,
acrobatic.
You didn't see a lot of effective strikers that were just he wasn't going for an MMA style. He was going for a brawler, and that was less common. So
why not have I feel like him and Nakamura could have had a really fucking awesome match too, if they'd booked something that made sense. And his entrance,
Fighting with Drew is like watching Billy Kay wrestle. Not really worth my time.
Oh my God, that's so
Firebird,
funny.
Shots fired.
God,
there.
I can't stand Drew. Unless when Drew's really furious. When Drew gets actually angry and he starts ranting and stuff, that's when it's yes, this is fucking awesome.
See, I think Drew's funnier than you let on, but
he's funny.
Some of his
no,
one-liners.
Drew is funny. Like I'm talking about.
I didn't say you said he wasn't funny, but I'm saying I think he's funnier. You just happen to miss some of the stuff.
But I'm saying my point is that I'm not saying he's not funny. I'm saying I don't take him when he gets mad, when he tries to when he talks shit. When he talks shit, it doesn't work. I'm not saying anything about funny. Fuck the funny stuff. I just mean like when he talks shit or starts getting like in a fight, I don't buy it. He's just pathetic. That's what I mean. Like, but the funny thing is a whole different category. I think he's funny.
Yeah, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm just saying I think he's funnier than
you might
at times because you miss out on a lot.
I probably
Same
do.
Thing
Yeah.
Like how Jesse has
like
those
Jesse.
liners too.
Yeah. Yep.
I think you happen to be too busy and miss out on a lot.
I bulldoze over him, but then I laugh at
that
it.
Actually.
Well, let's go over to the.
I think it's just being so busy. All right, we'll hop into the on hold.
You can come over or go whatever you want to do.
I gotta stop in.
All right, just gonna stop in for a second. Here we go. The on hold section.
Hey,
Miguel, Hunter, Luke Rojas, Mustafa.
Yo.
What's up, guys? Like everybody's just been on hold. I was like, we got to come in for a minute and just flip out with everybody.
We've been on hold for 30 years.
I mean,
yeah, forever, Joe, forever.
You're not gonna start bashing me now and saying I'm a scumbag and you're not allowed on my show because I didn't get you on here earlier, did you?
I could only speak for myself, Joe. I can't speak for the other.
What up, Jakey?
What's going on?
What's up, brother?
What's up, everybody?
How are you, sexy
What up,
pantses?
What up, Big Daddy Joe?
What's up, Big Daddy Froggy? When did you get glasses? Because you were shocking the other day with glasses on.
I've been had them for a couple years now. I never wear them.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Well, you look good in them.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Let me turn Hunter up. He's really low.
Yeah.
Kind of look like a mongoloid.
Who's Hunter? Hey, Hunter. Hunter, say something else, Hunter. Who are you?
Huh. I'm me.
You're you?
Not me.
You're a different Hunter though, right? You're like you're the third Hunter.
I'm a different hunter. I've got a cerebral palsy just like a Mikhail up here.
Oh, shit, bum.
Yeah.
Drew is the human equivalent to CNN sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he is. I agree with that.
Why is it so funny to me right now?
Yeah. Oh, listen, we've got Cronin's Cronin's cerebral crew. We're gonna be coming after people. It's gonna be crazy.
Cronin's palsy.
Cronin's palsy crew.
Cronin's assassins.
Cronin's palsy pack.
Well, you can understand me all the time. At least I don't have to have anyone talk for me.
Oh yeah.
Cronin's
wait a
assassins.
minute. Are you taking a shit on Michael? I mean, what's going on? You just take a shot at Michael?
Shit.
Maybe
not. He just took a shot at Michael. Hey, at least I don't have to have some. Hey, I gotta give it to Mikhail.
Mom, diaper change.
Wow.
Oh my
In a hot
God.
bucket.
Mikhail was on here the other day, and I heard everything he said.
Probably I'm gonna have to get my hearing aids on or something, huh? I can't hear you.
What?
Huh?
The crippled people always start fighting with each other. I don't know why that always happens, but it does.
They hate each other.
That's a party
They cannot
tonight.
stand each other.
Yes, that's what it
When
is.
is there ever
It'd be okay, Luke Rojas.
Honest to
It'd be
God,
okay.
this is not an exaggeration. I swear on my daughter, I am not over embellishing or lying at all. But you say, why do the special people always have to fight with each other? And it reminds me of my former best friend used to work for inventory control. He was a big manager at Walmart. This is like 12, 13 years ago. And the people, he was one of like the head ups managers. The people below him were both deaf. And they were gay and in a relationship.
Hot.
And they used to have the most violent outburst fights. And it was so hard not to laugh at them abusively signing at each other while like doing that death yell. So they're obviously not speaking. So they're signing at each other super aggressively fast. So get that over and over and over again.
You gotta try to dominate the other retard, you know?
But you also get the yelling in the background. So no, you know, we don't need
Probably the smack.
You gotta dominate the other retard, you know?
Bullfrog.
Is it something?
my
Is it
God.
something in the genes? Is it like?
I don't
Is
know.
it like
but
the attention?
I
Is it like, I
swear,
need
because my
attention?
mom's desperate for attention too,
Dominate
and she's
that
hearing
retard.
impaired. It goes around. I've seen it, but something about hearing impaired. Hey, I was defending
God.
you. You're not hearing impaired.
Oh my God.
I'm just talking about the deaf ones.
So we still don't know what Kevin Owens is
Shit
gonna do for
bum.
WrestleMania.
You're right.
He's gonna jump off the
so
ship.
the average IQ of the call could drop further.
It's a Chromanos show.
That was
We
Drew.
literally
Drew just
added, like-
donated. Bring Firebird on. Yeah. Okay.
Added 20 of the most retarded people on the entire,
Yeah, we
in
we
the
don't-
entire community.
You're
into
speaking for
one
yourself,
call.
brother.
We don't have Owens. Yeah, we don't know what Owens is gonna do. I guess.
Yeah, Owens is gonna
I'm just
be in
gonna
his
say,
house
Andre Bell
eating potato
Ward.
chips,
Be
lying,
surprised.
sitting in his fucking couch, thinking, "Where did my fucking career go? What the fuck
Oh, no,
happened?"
I mean, he gets
Right.
paid millions
I
of
resent
dollars.
that I'm a couch person.
At this point, I don't really care if the wrestlers don't get used because they get paid a lot of money. So it's like, anytime
What
someone's
money?
like, I can't believe Kevin Owens isn't being used, it's like, he gets paid a
Money.
shit ton of money now to just basically sit at home and do nothing, or to show up and fucking be Ellen DeGeneres. He's like what is his job now? He just got out of a main event feud and now he's back to
His job is
TV
being
interviews?
his job is being a useless
Gargant's
fat
is
fuck
here.
that gets his ass kicked. That's his job.
Oh God.
He almost beat Roman 3 times. That doesn't warrant him like an intercontinental title shot or whatever. Instead,
Right.
he's doing an interview of 2 people who are actually going to be competing in WrestleMania, not him, the guy who just almost
don't-
beat the Universal Champion 3 times.
I don't give a
That's
fuck
tough.
about that match at WrestleMania anymore.
I don't give a damn
Reginald
about
fucking
WWE right now,
ruined it.
period.
excited
That
for it. I can't wait to
Reginald
see fucking fans.
ruined it.
Reginald. Oh man.
That's a good point. You know, it's really bad for him. And they just used Owens. They used Owens as this guy to put over people, and now they have nothing for him. I guess.
Oh, should
Well, I
fight
mean,
Bailey.
When's the last time?
What up, Spirit Roy?
What's up?
Last time that Owens held a championship was in 2017. So
Somebody's gotta meet their shit.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. It's Garguts. Is it Garguts? No, it's not Garguts. I don't even know.
Well, somebody's gotta meet their
Well,
shit.
listen, I just wanted to come in real quick. I wanted to come in real quick and just say sorry for you guys hanging, the whole time, and I don't know.
We know. We know.
Yeah, we all know about that, Joe.
Yeah.
Aw.
Garguts.
It's a
What up,
hard
guys?
not life for us.
It's a hard knock
Don't let it
life
bother you.
for bullfrogs.
You guys are the best for hanging out, though.
Nope.
And, we couldn't even get through the fucking night. I mean, with everything. I can't believe it's 2 a.m.
Sabotage in the beginning of the show. It was all sabotage.
Sabotage, like the song.
Joe has rage moments just like I do, where he gets so pissed off that he just has to hit whatever is in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
Like it doesn't
put a
matter
hole
what
in
it
the
is.
wall.
It could be like a child too. He's just like,
Oh, yeah. Let me just bang him
oh,
off.
it's in my line of sight, motherfucker.
Luckily, my
like,
kids
I
don't.
would,
They
I
don't.
would be right there with you.
That's why I do it. That's why I have this office, man. That's why I like this whole place. Is I can tear this fucking place up if I want. Because guess what? I got sheetrock in the other room, and I can re-sheetrock it if I want. And I'm in my own little office. It's great.
How much fucked up shit are you gonna have to deal with? To the point where you don't break shit. Like,
No,
like,
I
I'm not
kind
gonna
of
say
chose.
anything, but
I
people who
wasn't.
make fun of you.
No, I mean, like, I was upset, but like I wasn't. I chose to do it. I chose to throw a temper tantrum because it's funny.
Joe's putting it up for the clips. I'm
Yeah.
emotional.
I'm gonna be everywhere, dude. I'm gonna be the talk of the week.
Losing my mind. Joe's the one having fun.
I will be the
Really
talk of the
breaks
week.
another
I will be
record
talked
though.
about all week. It will be all week. Joe.
You know who was not also on Raw this week? I was like questioning. Where
Oh, yeah.
was this bitch? Where
We'll
was
miss you,
Charlotte
Jake.
on Raw?
Charlotte?
She was
She injured
crying.
herself.
They
She's not getting her title
well,
match.
Jake was saying she's in trouble because of what her boyfriend's doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then that segment last week was for nothing. Then fucking random segment where Charlotte confronted Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke saying, "You want to step up?"
I mean, Jake is. We're all hearing this from a couple sources. Hopefully that doesn't. They're tweeting about it everywhere. Hopefully that isn't real and that doesn't happen. You know, because that would just. I mean, like, listen. As much as I don't like Charlotte.
No, Charlotte.
You know that. You know, I heard that Asuka is still fucking injured. By the way.
Yeah, I heard she is still injured. Yeah, I know we got too many people on the call, but I thought it'd be funny to just throw everybody on here. Like, it's just fucking.
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Rostava, go.
No, just real quick, just on a real subject, real quick. So I was thinking about this last night because everybody's been talking about it. Do you think that was the greatest?
I can be absolutely trashed.
White girl wasted.
Hold on a minute, Rostava. You got interrupted. You got interrupted. I can be honestly trashed. White girl wasted. Still smarter than nacho cheese, says Firebird. Take that, Drew, you big lip bitch. Monetize this tomorrow night. I'm gonna really go off tomorrow night.
Put the pussy down.
Shut up, Drew.
Put the pussy down. That's abuse.
Rastafa, go again, man. Try again, Rastafa.
We're not from New York.
Yeah, I'll
down.
try again. So I was thinking about this last night. Do you think that the women's match between Baker and Rosa happens to be the greatest women's match in the U.S. in either quite some time or overall?
It's the best one. I think it's possibly the best hardcore women's match. I think. I don't know.
Because I'm about to say, because I
Best
like
AEW matches, no doubt.
Yeah, because people have been coming up to me.
I've seen better matches.
Because people have been coming up to me on like Twitter and be like, "Yo, dude, I compare that to like Cactus and Hunter," but I'm like,
No.
those are incomparable because they're completely different matches.
Yeah. Yeah, this had a 12-minute time limit. Like, it had a commercial.
Yes.
I mean, it's definitely the match of the year for the women.
Okay, like if I at least put in my time, I want to say like when it comes to like that, like
Drew, go on hold, you dolt.
Oh.
You would fit right in with everyone.
Oh, man, Aru is going after Drew. Aru Shinchu going after Drew. I love you, Aru. What's up, man? How's the kid?
Said it was the best show of the night. That's where his mistake.
Joe,
was.
I have
The
on
show
my
was-
glasses.
I know, but you have to understand, Tony is like one of those guys that has to motivate all his superstars and shit.
I know, but
you can't really take out on him about that shit, though.
He's a modern day Paul Heyman with money.
yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, Larry Funk, Ghost of Larry Funk. It actually is. This actually is a fake breakaway wall. Because remember when I busted my wall down? This is actually breakaway, and I have more sheetrock, so I really can.
So you are breaking the walls down, Joe.
Yeah, I can break the
I'm
walls
breaking
down.
the wall with these glasses here. What do you think, Joe?
Oh my god! Now that I mention your glasses, now you're gonna wear them everywhere all the time. Is that what this is?
Now you're gonna bring them up fucking 30 times like anybody gives a shit.
Yeah,
Listen,
like Tommy.
Joe, you never told me. You
You're
never
just
told
jealous
me
of
how
my
fucking
handsome looks,
difficult the
Rojas.
sex line was.
You're just jealous.
All right, the sex line. Shut up, Bullfrog. The sex line is
My
so
ass.
fucking difficult to call. I call like. So I call like 3 or 4 different types of numbers
Yeah.
to get a free trial.
Did you call 6
because I have
times?
no fucking money. And then guess what?
What?
Half the time, these fucking girls you pick up, they don't even want to talk. They're like, yeah. And I got my fucking dick in my hand, just ready to jerk off, and I can't because this girl's not giving me anything.
Yeah, they're
She's not
asleep
giving me
because they
anything.
woke up. They're like on crack or asleep, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta work." Yeah, baby.
He ain't got
yeah.
a sexy voice, Rojas.
What?
It's like you gotta.
Yeah, Miguel, what's up? Oh my god. Oh my god, Miguel just took his. Oh, that's it. He pulled it out. Oh my god, I'll see you guys
Miguel,
on
put
Monday.
your dick away.
Oh,
Pull out your dick.
oh my
Miguel, put
god,
your
what
dick
the
away.
fuck is going on?
Put that shit away.
Oh my god.
Miguel, put that dick away. We don't want to see that
No,
shit.
wait, sir. We don't need to see that.
I'll see you on Monetize This tomorrow night. Oh my god, I'm fucking out of fucking. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Fuck my fucking ass. Oh god.
just donate to Joe? Thank you for the donation. Because you donated, I'm going to fist myself in the bunghole. Did you just donate to Joe? Did you just donate to Joe? Thank you for the donation. And because you donated, I'm going to fist myself in the bunghole.
DeMonte, sorry about that, DeMonte. You donated as Shawn the Gamer, I said, but you did Showtime Laker. I'm sorry, DeMonte. Well, I'm ridiculous.
Did you just donate
and
to Joe?
Fade to Black says Kurt Schilling does suck.
Donation.
Wow, I mean, maybe he is a dickhead. I mean,
I'm going to fist.
Oh, maybe he's a little stuck up. I don't know. I guess he could be.
In the bunghole.
It just sucks if that's the case. It really sucks if that's the case. I just always liked him. It's too bad if he's that. I don't know, maybe he is a prick, He does seem kind of dickish, but yeah, I don't know, man. I guess good luck in Tennessee, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be sad to see him go, Hey, thanks to everybody who chimed in with donations tonight. We had a lot of fun tonight. Crazy shit went down, but it had to get real because all these weirdos in the chat saying weird shit that isn't true. I mean, we literally can prove it wrong. Weird stuff. If you want to talk shit about me, go ahead, but just don't make stuff up. I had a blast with it though. It ended up actually being funny as fuck, so I'm glad it happened. I can do that every day of the week, man. I can literally disprove dumb shit every day of the week if I wanted to, but I just don't like to bring it into the shows usually. But tonight I had a blast making the Too Sweet guy look like a fucking idiot since he wanted to get weird, and making people who say that certain people are banned that aren't banned look like fucking idiots. So that was kind of fun, to be honest. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow night for Monetize This. I'm sure that will be weird. Over on my other channel, Corrupted Nation. Come on out, guys. Come on out and over. We're going to need you all in Corrupted Nation tomorrow. Because I have a feeling that somebody's going to get punched in the mouth tomorrow night and get a little boo-boo. Someone tomorrow night is going to get a little boo-boo. Boo-boo-boo. Oh, my boo-boo.